Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm a little bit late, so we are gonna go straight into the action. We have an Red Bull Wololo coming through, and I want to watch some or the last game or the finals, let's say it like that. First game already on the way, and we have Puppypaw versus Anotand. I have the clean feed from Mr. Cow, so super happy about that one. Love you, my friend. And we are gonna be watching Byzantine against Iobits, or let's say it like this. Matchup that is relatively fair in both fronts, in my opinion. Byzantine's very good in the later cast stage, and when they finally get a full farm setup and can start spamming from the olive oil. On the other hand, we can see Iobits that have possibly one of the best early cast stages in the game. In terms of action, we have only one villager kill that we just saw from the whole game, and Anotand is one taking it against Puppypaw. Puppypaw is playing mass horseman against against desert raiders plus some horsemen and some archers in a composition as well. Opening was military wing and military wing for camels.
Zero High One says Puppy and Anakad are only on the first game. If you want the EGC raid, you could have W.
Don't worry. I know they are the first game. I want to watch it. I want to watch the final, so that's what we are gonna be doing over here. I got the clean feed from Mr. Cow, so super happy about that one. Anotand will be playing for. Will he be playing for the castlage? Because we are not mining any gold, so it doesn't really look like a mass castlage play. He has the tier 1 on the landmark thingy, so 10% bonus for all the villagers is in. That's relatively good. Another villager gonna go down, and another one gonna go down. And are we gonna kill one more? No. 3 villagers is the advantage for the Anotand right now, and Puppypaw is falling behind slowly but surely. Anotand raids are coming in very well, and they are killing basically picking off few villagers here and there, and he will be taking this fight as well. I don't know why are we taking it with Mr. Puppypaw. There is one camel over here, and we have more horsemen. Those longbows are not going to be doing anything, and camel debuffing enemy horsemen by minus 20% attack is going to be huge. Like, this was not a good fight for Puppypaw, but Puppypaw is raiding in a bag. In the meantime, gonna be taking one villager kill. The second one he cannot snag, and then saw it and garrisoned inside of the tower. He's fine. And I just realized I can't see chat, so give me a second. Need to fix it. Fixing real quick. And we'll be fixing in a moment. So now I can see the chat. So what are we gonna be? What I am expecting is that Puppypaw is thinking Anotand will slowly but surely go castlage. I don't think Mr. Tomioka. I think that Puppypaw is thinking that Anotand will go slowly but surely castlage, and we can see that 4 on gold are probably gonna be there for this exact reason. Wheelbarrow already in with double Brodex and hold the culture at the same time for both players. So we are not forgetting those eco upgrades when we are playing feudal, but the level 4 cistern for the Puppypaw on the other hand. So his eco is gonna be significantly better, even though 3 villager kills are in. My question will be, how will Anotand respond over here? Because, like, sure, Iobits are great, but they are great because of the timing pushes. I'm not sure if I want to play extended feudal against Byzantine. Like, longer the game goes and longer we will stay on 1 TC play, better it is for Puppypaw. Like, he wants the game to go to the further. He wants to stall it out. More he stalls it out, better it is for him. Sure, Anotand technically maybe has a better composition because of the camel debuff, but we have longbows on the other side, and remember, those are free because of the olive oil. We are not seeing those archers, which is huge. If we would be able to see those archers and we'll be able to pick them off, it would be devastating. Can you show me your site profile, please? Here you go. That was the site profile. Anyway, let's go back to the match. And Anotand is gonna go up slowly but surely. We are clicking on with advancement wing and the cheaper one. I don't like it. I do not like it, and by my opinion, this is very, 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 and I mean extremely short-sighted. Like, why? He literally needed to wait 15 more seconds, and we would get echoing with 8 villagers. Like, for what reason are we not playing it? Like, it does not make sense for me. It literally does not make sense for me. Why are we playing for advanced wing? These players are way better than I am. Like, way, way better than I am. But I think this is a mistake, and I think that Anotand panicked and he thought that Puppypaw is already aging up. Are we gonna be trying to snag a few villagers over here? And we are not gonna be able to, still sitting on only 1 villager kill. In the meantime, still not 5 cistern play. Come on, man, give that 5th cistern in. We are still sitting on only 4 cisterns, but I hope we will add 1 more. We already added it. We just need to connect the aqueducts. In the meantime, we are chasing off the horsemen and trying to pick some of them off. Golden horse tower will be placed in, but this is not going to be that big of a difference in between the age ups. 13 seconds for the advanced wing and 50 for the golden horn tower. In my opinion, like, Anotand doesn't really have a window over here for to do anything because of the faster production, or faster production and faster research speeds thanks to the cisterns. So even though we click those upgrades instantly, and I mean instantly, they are not gonna do anything. Like, it does not matter, because Golden Horn Tower is going to be researched in 15 seconds, and then we are switching the cisterns to the research mode and researching upgrades instantly. Completely instantly. Anotand does not have a window over here, and opportunity for, like, look at the options that we had. If we would age up like now, if we would go for echoing, then we are sitting on 8 more villagers. We would be looking at the 10 villager advantage, but no, we are not. But we are killing some of the villagers. 2 villager kills going down and trading for some horsemen is very good for Mr. Anotand. Bigger the villager difference, better it is, and that's his only way to get into the game. Like, ladies and gentlemen, don't look at this game in terms of, okay, it's equal. This is not equal. Puppypaw is heavily winning. Like, he is heavily winning because of the choices that Anotand made. Like, this, it's just straightforward. Sure, the camel riders are gonna be coming in, and we don't have an option for an answer for them right now. Do we have a very small window that we can exploit? That's the question that I will be asking. There isn't a +2 for those for those longbows. We cannot kill anything, and Anotand is exposing the tiny bit of a window that we saw when we don't have a lot of cataphracts on the field, and we don't have any spearmen on the field. This is devastating. This is a lot of villager kills. 12 in total at the same time. Maybe I completely misjudged the situation, and these players are showing why they are playing and I am not. Completely obliterating the berries, and at the same time massive losses in the Puppypaw's economy, and we can see 14 villager difference in favor of the Anotand, thanks to those 4 camel riders that were sitting over here, and we did not have research +2 for the longbows, so they did not do any damage to them. Extremely good position for Anotand right now. In my opinion, right now it completely switched. Sure, villagers are pulling the spears and will be able to kill the camels, but damage has already been done. There is a giant advantage for the Anotand, and he is right now having the game in his hands. all 5 relics on the field. We are not gathering them right now at the point we want to kill. This is the opportunity. He's saying, I am ending this game right now and right here. Otherwise, we would be taking the relics. He doesn't probably think that there is a window for him later in the game. So he's not investing into the mosque, even though we have the resources for it. 9 camels are on the field. Longbows managed to queue up everything else. We are spamming limited A in order to stop this push coming from the Anotand. Those cataphracts are not going to be a good choice. Like playing cataphracts against camels, come on, my friend. I do not really love it, but it is what it is. Another village going to be going down, and 23 villager kills are going in the favor of Anotand. 23 villager kills. That's gigantic. Like, what are we doing over here? This is complete annihilation at this point. Sure, it's not as bad as it could have been. We don't have 5 relics for Anotand at the moment, but yeah, he's looking to get them as soon as he finished pushing. And first dervish will be coming out shortly. If we can get the 5 relics, then it's going to be plus 10 villagers for Anotand, because remember, each relic is equivalent of 2 villagers on gold till the rest of the game. This is a very nice raid for Puppypaw, and remember, these cataphracts are going to be free, or they are not double shotting, because the textiles are researched. This could have been gone way worse if they wouldn't have been. One cataphract will go down, and the camel lancer will go back to get healed by the dervish. In the meantime, Anotand is responding to the cataphracts with more camel lancers, and at the same time switch into the crossbows. We have 1.2k gold a minute, 21 villagers on gold. I'm not sure for what I'm thinking, but it does not make sense, in my opinion, to have 21 villagers on gold. There are no upgrades that you really want to get, sure. The second wood upgrade and the second horticulture would be nice, but other than that, you are not really looking forward to it. Maybe abusing the market is the choice, but we have all the map controls, so I'm not really sure why would we need to do that. I would like to see like 10 of these villagers on wood in order to get manganiques, or in order to slowly but surely start the farm transition. And I think that we are just abusing the market with the gold, and I don't like it. I do not like it at all, because we are not clicking any upgrades, and not really clicking a lot of units, and every single gold that we have in the bank is just going away. So the only option is the market abuse, but it is what it is. Anotand is choosing to do it. Anyway, we are stealing the relic that was right next to the Puppypaw's base. Very nice for the Anotand. At the same time, clicking more and more camels, and we are getting that sweet upgrade right in the corner that will give our infantry a giant buff when they kill a unit. That's gonna mean only one thing: we are gonna be playing into the mass range units that will benefit from this the most. The question is it gonna be enough? Because look at the villager count. Anotand is winning by 20 villagers. Sorry, 22. By 22 villagers, and military is still in the favor for the Puppypaw. This is the power of the Byzantine, but we are going to be taking a fight, and not all of the military is at the same place for Mr. Puppypaw, but all of the Anotand's military is. Charge will be coming through with the camels, and only one camel is getting why are we auto attack moving? Come on, those camels were just running around for 4 seconds, and that can cost him a few of them. But the fight should still be winning theoretically. That's a lot of limited NATO. I do not really love it. The fight is winning just by a hair. This is very close fight. Anyway, longbow mass is disappearing though. That's beautiful for Mr. Anotand, because massing them is really hard for Puppy. Sure, We can make more of them, sure, they are free, but they require olive oil, which we do not have a lot at the moment. Why? Because we are on deer. The berries ran out, we need to take deer packs. And don't get me wrong, they are amazing for the food income, but they are completely horrible in terms of getting that olive oil. So we are not going to be seeing more of the longbows at the moment. Second lumber upgrade going to be coming in for the Anotand, and finally we are getting the second armor upgrade against the range units for Mr. Puppypaw as well. In terms of unit composition, we are still spamming a lot of limited A, but Anotand is not really making a lot of chem lancers, or not that I think so. In my opinion, he should be switching at the moment. This chem lancer will be dying most likely, slowly but surely. And what is Anotand gonna go for? We are massing more range units. Against this, and they are the answer. To be fair, range units will be amazing, but at the same time, front line is needed. Like that's a lanes connect right there. Just imagine 3 lanes connect giving like 4 or 5 hits against those archers in the when they will be fighting, and that's game right there. So we'll see. AGC TV timed me out. Boy, what are you doing in the AGC TV channel? Ay. How are you messing with them, boy? Finally, professional caster, of course. I'm the best of the best. The question is, if the 20 villager lead is gonna be enough, because 20 villager lead is in this game for past 8 minutes and we have not been able to close it out. So I am not entirely sure what are the Anotand's options. We have the relic lead, which is amazing. Like having the relics, amazing. But nothing else. Like sure, we have we have 20 villagers more, but technically Puppypaw has 5 cisterns. So he has 52 villagers times, like, what is it, 27% more. Like he practically is sitting like 65 vills, and at the same time is getting olive oil. Sure, Anotand is getting a 10% buff from his landmark. And sure, we have another 5 relics in the monasteries, which is giving us plus 10 villagers. But we are not translating this into the unit mass at all. I'm not sure where is all of this going. We just went and did the farm transition. No Mangenix out on the field against mass longbowmen is, in my opinion, just a mistake. Imagine 1 or 2 of them. Sure, it's kind of messy to play them against cataphracts, because cataphracts can just charge in straight through your units, so you would need to make some spears, but in my opinion it would be well worth it. Anyway, the charge is going to be coming in with the camels and the loop around with the other ones to the back, but this is not enough archers at the moment, and the lanes connect are in the composition. We need the kite and we need to hope. That's the only thing that we can do. Still, there are 3 lanes connect in that composition. If they can just pull off 1 or 2 hits on those archers, it's gonna be completely devastating. More camels are coming in, but we still have a lot of limited nade to take them out, and limited nade will be popping out the shields up and taking less and less damage. No, we are not popping them up. I'm terribly sorry. We need the movement speed, otherwise it would be too slow. Longbows are still doing heavy casualties against those archers and those crossbows. Only 4 crossbows out on the field against mass men-at-arms is not what you want to see. Still, 12 camels are over here, so we will see how we will manage to deal with them. And why are we making farms in the front, Anotand? What is this? Come on! You are in the finals of the tournament. You are over here sitting to get qualified to Red Bull Wololo, and we are making farms in front of our base when we have a lot of space in the back. Come on, like, Miss
Boy EI 3920 says, please read my amazing copy pasta.
Sorry, I'm not reading any. Like, it's too long. So what are we gonna do is the question for the Anotand still, because Puppypaw is getting more and more behind on the villager lead, or on the villager difference, which is interesting. He's getting raided while taking a fight. Amazing for Anotand. 26 villagers in favor of the Anotand right now, and more military is gonna be coming in. Those longbows are good. Those longbows are better than the archers, and technically, the army for Puppy should be better at this point. He has the cataphracts, he has the lance connect, he has the longbowmen, and he has amazing Varangian guards and amazing limited as well. What does Anotand have on the other hand? Mass archer. Like, it's whatever. He doesn't have any super good upgrades on them. Sure, he has the blacksmith upgrade, which is gonna be giving him that huge buff when he kills the unit, but that's just for one archer. When it kills one unit, you know, it's nothing extraordinary. At the same time, making towers in front of the base probably will be making some emplacements on them, because we have 17 villagers on stone right now at the moment, and we'll be trying to secure as much of the map as possible. Cataphracts are going to be coming in and trying to rape. Anotand just too good. Like, even though Anotand has the villager lead, like gigantic villager lead, I don't think this is closed yet. Sure, he's winning, but it's not done. Like, game is not even close to being done. If Puppypaw has all of the army at the same spot, I think that he can still pull off something. The problem with the with running back with longbows is that they are slow, so a lot of them get picked off. But right now, when the front line is engaging and Anotand's front line is nowhere to be seen, 2 camels on the field, and that's it. This is where the longbows will shine. They have 1 more attack than normal archers and gigantic range that will be giving be giving them a huge advantage in these type of fights. What will Anotand do at the moment? We have a lot of cataphracts on the field, but at the same time, not a lot of HP on them. They can get picked off relatively quickly. I don't like this dive from Puppypaw extremely, but at the same time, it's not that bad because we are killing some villagers here and there. But yeah, this is not a good dive. Like, all of the cataphracts were low HP, and all of the Varangian guards were low HP as well. We dived and we died. That's what we did over here. At the same time, we are going to be raiding with the limited at the right side of the map and trying to kill some villagers that are mining the stone and gold. Probably will be taking some of them out. And they are running, but they are, gentlemen, you are running the other way around. Your base is not to the north. The 30 villager lead is only getting worse and worse. Come on, we were pushing. How are we getting more behind on the villagers when we are the one that's pushing? Like, is this idle time? I do not understand it. Are we getting housed or what is it? But very nice call, and Puppypaw is switching into the horseman, probably getting upgrades. Why we are not getting upgrade for it? I want to see horseman upgrade. Otherwise, this is not gonna be good. 20 crossbows out on the field and making more and more camels out on the field as well. And against mass horsemen, it's not gonna be looking well. Anotand is heavily winning at this point. And he is transforming the situation that he was given into the giant opportunity to get the lead in the first game of the day. Like, Puppypaw is playing well, he is still defending. And eco upgrades are there, or the most important ones are there. Blacksmith is there as well. And we are making the farm transition. It's basically done. Olive oil will be coming in right now. But still, this is not being fully walled and getting more and more raided. It's not looking well. Like 30 villagers, and it's only gonna be worse and worse. This is terrible. This is completely terrible. Another 2 or another 3 villagers will go down, and that's yup, 30 villagers, ladies and gentlemen. If we will look at the incomes, like Anotand is leading by 1,000 and something. It's huge. It's huge. At the same time, don't forget we have 10 more. We have basically 10 more villagers on gold because of the relics. Secret sites also coming in. The first one that will be giving us a lot of gold income as well. One secret site, 100 gold a minute. Like this is explaining a lot. And growth wing being the choice for the Anotand as the last one. So we will be getting even bigger villager advantage. I'm not sure how many villagers is it. I think it's like 12 villagers, but at the same time you are gonna be getting 15% bonus on the gather speed, which is gonna be devastating as well. Puppy will be aging up with Palatine School and hoping for the best, but I'm not entirely certain of how he wants to play this. This is not looking well. Not looking well at all. So, what will Puppy do? Because his age up timing is gonna be better. Technically, he will have a tiny bit of a window with the faster upgrades, but it's not a big window. It's not a gigantic window, so I do not really love it. It's a very small window in my opinion. 35 archers, 19 crossbows, and 30 camels will be out on the field though. That's disgusting. Like having 30 he will basically have 30 knights on the field. And if you know anything about knights and imperial, is that in big numbers they are super good, extremely expensive, but he can afford it. He has 40 villagers more, and on top of it 5 relics. So technically it's like 50 more villagers. A little bit less because of the 5 cistern play, but yeah, not looking well. All the upgrades are coming in. For the Anotand, he basically spent every single resource that he had and all of the gold that he was banking up. Puppypaw cannot even afford to upgrade his horseman that is not even coming in. And Anotand will be going for the killing move, I think, very shortly. Tight bonds being researched as well for 5 relics is huge. Like, it's perfection. Tight bonds are 10 out of 10 upgrade when you have more than one or 2 relics. And push is gonna be coming in right now with full upgrades, ladies and gentlemen. Biology being researched behind all of this, so those camels are gonna be even better. We will be diving the woodline, killing one villager, but the rest will fall off shortly, most likely. Yes, it's not looking well. Villager difference is gonna be 50, and I think that this push will be the last one. Ladies and gentlemen, 28 camels are out on the field, and they will be charging in towards all of those horsemen. If you have more horsemen, if you have more camels than enemy has horsemen, it's not looking well for you. So GG will be probably caught shortly after. Those camels will dive and kill everything with the archers behind all of them. They are not taking good fight right now. They are taking fight against Limit and A, and horsemen are getting a good engagement from the side, but this is not gonna be enough. There is just too many of the units for the Anotand out on the field. And ladies and gentlemen, lead in these finals, and the first game of the day is gonna be going towards Anotand. Like, sure, we are gonna be hanging in and trying to trying to kill everything, or trying to survive. After all, we are playing for the qualification, the Red Bull Wololo, so we will be doing our best. But at the same point, at the same time, there is just not enough, not enough villagers, not enough income, not enough units. And Anotand is taking a lead in the first game. GG. 1-0. 1-0. That's whew, devastating. Let's check the official cast.
Strength of the Byzantines, or perhaps he was just playing for attrition. Either way, when it's all said and done, obviously the key moment in this game was that 15-16 minute window where all of a sudden a dozen villagers went down from Puppypaw, and anything that came after was just a consequence of that. The fact that Anotand had a stronger force going into castle, the fact that he was able to leverage 5 relics off the back of that, it just felt like a snowball started rolling at minute 15 and it never stopped.
Yeah, I feel exactly what you're feeling. That one key fight where a lot of the villagers all went down, I mean, it was just so hard to come back after that. Once those villagers have gone, then it's just, yeah, just makes it very, very difficult. But we see a nice little surround there, an early highlight where he traded out the villager. Just constant pressure from Anotand, incredibly well played in this game.
Like, these are just nice picks. This is what won him a game. The raiding.
Well.
Puppy lost the game on letting Anotand raid.
We have a matchup on our hands, Ozzy. We go to a traditional competitive map, Kawasan. And we are going to have the Lancaster versus the Knights Templar. That is not a matchup I expected to see today.
Wow. These civilizations were the last pick, basically the last pick. I mean, English was the last picked on the side of Puppypaw, but I think prior to that, it was literally the second last pick, the Knights Templar for Puppy. So, very
professional.
Interesting to see. Kawasan, our first water map for the game, or for the day, rather. First real one.
That right there is...
Yep, fair enough, although Kawasan is always a tricky one in that regard.
I would prefer Templar.
You look at Kawasan as it's a water hybrid map, but it's fundamentally different from most others. There is much more emphasis on early dock denial and harassment than in the case of, let's say, Holy Island.
Like, I don't have any strong opinions about either of the players, so I just want to see
We've seen some games on Kawasan go for
good and
8-9
games.
minutes.
I don't want to see Stomp.
Oh, sorry, in Dark Age.
It's a best of 7. I want to see 7 games, and I want to see 7 games.
Really nice long Dark Age. I'm kind of hopeful for it, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, the two sniped out civilizations. We have the Juicy Legacy on the side of Anotand, and we have the Tulklag Dynasty on the side of Puppypaw getting sniped out there. So
I need to finish the chips.
Those civilizations going to come back eventually today, perhaps. But so far, I mean, that was a tough game from Anotand right there. He was relentless with the way that he played, but by the same token, it felt like the economy for Puppypaw was just monstrous.
Look at the other maps we have over here.
Kind of glad Puppypaw didn't win
Hill
that
and Dale, King of the Hill.
It wouldn't have felt fair.
Both very, very boomy maps.
All right, we got 50 seconds
Then we
left
have
to go here. And,
Bolt
you know, we
Land.
talked about this, Ozzy. The dominoes are starting to fall.
Malians were banned, okay.
Interesting to see. I'm
What
so curious about the whole
does
Lancaster
Puppy want to play on
and
Bolt Land?
Knights Templar pick here. Both of them were very
I
late
think
picks.
like
In fact,
can play
Anotand's
Japan, but
very
he wants
last
Japan for
pick
Frisian marches.
was the House of Lancaster.
So
I wonder how much of this is a I like this civilization for this map, or it's a I just want to get this out of the way type of a situation. Because
It very much could be that case where it's just like, you know what? I don't even want to play this map, or I don't even want to. It's just. Yeah,
you don't have
my
to
House of
play every
Lancaster.
civilization that you pick.
I'm thinking, but
Still, I just feel like if Lancaster was sniped away from him, he says, "Oh, Jushi is a great civilization for this map." If Jushi,
I had opened wrongly, but it's fine. Like, I'm not sure what do we want to play on Frisian Marshes, but anyway, let's get into the game. Knights Templar against House of Lancaster on on Kawasan. Why is Knights Templar good on Kawasan? I don't think that we need to. Are eating the Ritters? No, just normal chips. Normal chips, but paprika flavored. They are good. Anyway, so what is good on Kawasan? Kawasan is probably one of the better maps for KT. Thanks to the water, or thanks to the water nature of it. Getting all the deep fish will be amazing for them, and they can do very well on water with a fast age up time of 1 minute, and at the same time not needing to spend resources on age up in terms of villager idle time is good for early feudal or early castle age. Of course, it's not good long term because you are basically losing 3 villagers just on age up, but that's another thing. Abby being placed for the Anotand, and Puppy is going to be aging up shortly as well. Abby with 4, it's pretty standard, and we are starting to send on wood. Like this is completely normal build order from the Anotand, nothing special. And Knights Hospitalier is gonna be the play for the Puppypaw. Knights Hospitalier giving you 10% movement speed on your villagers and increasing their HP by 30%. Don't forget, 30% more HP on the villagers doesn't sound like much, but trust me, it helps a lot during raids, and a lot if you are gonna be playing double TC and your opponent feudal age all in. 10% movement speed. 10% movement speed. I'm terribly sorry. 10% movement speed, and at the same time, Wheelbarrow are gonna be giving you one of the fastest villagers during the feudal age. So that's gonna be beautiful to go to see if we will see them. And what will Anotand do? He will play Kings, obviously, like one of the best units you can get in the feudal. But what else? Like, are we? Don't tell me that we are gonna see. We are gonna see something like mass Hobla or anything in that sense. Both dogs are, by the way, on the same pond. So Puppypaw choosing to go farther away to the enemy's pond and trying to take his pond before his. Is gonna be suggesting that he is gonna be trying to get to win on both waters, most likely. In the meantime, Anotand is choosing to not make a single fishing ship and completely abandoning the water dog over here. He just came and was like, nope, I don't want to deal with this. I am not playing against Katie on water. There is no chance. Bye bye. I would way rather just throw away 150 wood and the villager idle time of building it, and we'll try to do something else. Puppypaw will be winning the dock on that side of the map, and he's getting housed. I hope that that we are not getting idle town center, hopefully, while being housed, because there it happens a lot being having miscalculated that your sprinkle ships or arrow ships cost more population space. So first we are what? Like, okay, I can see why we are not making arrow ship, but at the same time it's super risky play for Anotand. Not making arrow ship, or like why is it risky? It's simple. Not making arrow ship over here is basically giving your opponent a chance to make a dock. But at the same time Anotand has 2 kings. So he's solely relying on his ability to scout it and get to the villager faster, or get to the villager before he can get a dock up. This is, in my opinion, very risky play. Very, very risky play. I would not want to... yeah, I would not really want to... I'm getting timeouts. What? Boy, can you please summarize what is happening on AGCTV, but like real quick? They don't like copy pasta over there. Then that I can understand. That I can 1000% understand. 2 Hobbler are out on the field.
Boy EI 3020 says I am sending dumb timeouts and people are following.
So, at the moment, Anotand is probably sitting in a better situation, in my opinion. Because we have the same number of fishing ships, but Anotand has a presence on the land. At the same time, Puppy is trying to sneak in those pilgrims, but probably not gonna be happening. Or will it? No. This Hobbler has enough damage. More Hobbler are gonna be going out on the field. 19 villagers of what? Oh yeah, we are gonna be heavily investing into the water. Heavily investing into the water. Another dog being popped up. That's interesting. And Hospitalier Knights. I don't know how I feel about it. On one side, it's an amazing unit. Because if they survived, they are amazing unit. But that's if they survived. And they cost a lot. And they are basically worse man-at-arm. So yeah, long term I do not really prefer. Like long term I prefer them, but they are not the unit to play at the moment. Hospitalier Knights are gonna be amazing when they get into like those numbers of 10 plus. More archers are gonna be being queued up from the Puppypaw, which is relatively good. Like Puppypaw's economy is amazing. Even though he is spending a lot of resources, it is amazing. Thanks to those buffs that they have, right? Not having a need to make lumber camps is just a huge help when you are going to play water or archers. And your villagers not having literally any idle time on walking is also absolutely perfect. And on top of it, by the way, they get a free wood upgrade, and on top of it, by the way, they get food as a bonus, just like chopping wood. So, yup, like KT is completely busted when it comes to the water maps and hybrid maps, and this is the reason why. How... I don't really prefer Puppypaw spending more resources to the feudal. Like, he does not know that Anotand stopped spamming completely and is trying to go Castlage. So he is still investing somewhat or something. And Anotand is using the mobility of the cavalry perfectly. Okay, this was a good job, Vodka, good job. So question will be if Puppypaw will recognize that Anton is going Castlage and just go Castlage as well. White tower being placed at and oi, what is this? 20 villages on white tower? Why are we rushing it? Oh, I know why, because we are getting dived at the same time. That's the reason why. In the meantime, Wolf is gonna be killing one villager from Mr. Puppypaw, most likely, because he hasn't noticed. 6 HP and only 2 Wolves attack are needed to kill him completely. One is coming in, and yup, this will be it, ladies and gentlemen. Villager going down, and the first villager kill of the game for the Wolf. No, not really the first villager kill of the game, but the villager kill going for the Gaia. We have those 3 men-at-arms that spawned in our base thanks to the white tower. Question again will be, what do we want to do? Men-at-arms extremely good in low to mid numbers thanks to the throwing daggers. They peak around their power peaks around the number of like 10 to 15 because they can pick off the crossbows really well, and at the same time they are extremely tanky and can basically kill every single feudal age unit. Kingdom of Cass line will be researched by Puppypaw, and that is the heavy spearman age up, if I'm correct. So we will see heavy spearman, but heavy spearman to what again? Like only thing we saw from Anotand is Hobla, and not a lot of them. So I'm not sure why are we playing for heavy spearman. They are the best stage up by far because heavy spearman is just such a good unit. But I would personally go the greedy option and go for Genoese crossbowmen because they are giving you at the same time bonus of 20% more gold from pilgrims. And Genoese crossbowmen are simply said better unit if you can make them. If you can make them, they cost too much. So yeah, and now we can see the power of the men-at-arms, basically throwing daggers and killing everything in a sight. Completely devastating. Puppypaw is going to be falling back in the unit numbers, and his unit numbers are not looking well. He does no, there's not heavy spearman age up. I completely missed. Yeah. There's the skirmishers on horse age up. I'm not even sure how that unit is called, to be fair. I don't see it in the normal games nearly, and never. I saw it like once or twice since the DLC came out, and after that, not really. Like even if I'm playing against English, or against any unit that wants to play archers in Castlage, you don't really go for it because they are just useless against anything that's not archer. Not like normal javelins, but well, we will see. We will see how they will perform. In my opinion, terribly, because there's only 7 archers on the field. Like we are playing a unit that is countering archer units against no archers. Good. Like it's not no archers, it's 7 archers and 3 crossbowmen, but it's definitely not mass archer. This is gonna be clean up, everything will die over here, and those 2 crossbows probably as well. We are charging on the other side, and yeah, it's gonna be extremely hard for them to go ahead and kill these yeomen thanks to these knights just completely obliterating them. Even if you trade all of the units, you will probably not be able to kill all of the yeomen because of the attack speed of this unit. Like, it's just too slow. It costs too much. It doesn't cost too much, but like, for what it does, it costs too much. And it's super specific. Anotand will be cleaning up everything over here, and Puppy, even though a small eco advantage, it's all on fish. Like, all eco advantage is on fish, and that's not great because they will be running out. 4 deep water fish cannot support 26 fishing ships. On the other end, 19, they still can support it, but it's not terrible if they know what if you know what I mean. Anotand will be killing more and more spearmen, and will be probably starting to push slowly. Military numbers are in the favor for the Puppypaw, and if we will look at the resources per minute, they are in a favor for Anotand, most likely because of those beautiful manners. But other than that, the game is pretty equal. Anything can happen over here. Anybody can win. And I don't believe that we are playing yeoman and don't have +1 researched. What is this? What am I looking at? Aye. Well, we didn't really like super needed it, because we are just killing mass spearmen and a few crossbows here and there. But still, for any type of range unit, you want to get +1 and +2 as quickly as possible. They are the most important upgrades in the game, in terms of how useful your units are after them. Like, if you from time to time, if you don't make them, your units are basically doing no damage to men-at-arms or knights. This ship will slowly but surely die, and at the same time, we will be seeing the dock completely evaporating. That demo is not gonna be able to get out. Demo is queued up in another one. No demo, that's Springle ship. Why are we queuing up Springle ships? Fight is gonna be coming in, and we have a lot of knights over here. I do not like it. We are playing mass knights against mass spearmen and mass crossbowmen. This is not gonna go well for you, Mr. Anotand, if we will continue to play this fight, in my opinion. But we will see. They all have more HP thanks to the kings. And the king is dying, second one is dying, the third one will go down as well shortly after. All of the yeomen are being completely obliterated, thanks to skirmishers on horses. They are doing that job, and fight is going into the favor of Mr. Puppypaw. Anotand is missing even the second upgrade for those yeomen in terms of damage, and the second upgrade in terms of armor. Anotand taking fight without these upgrades is completely devastating against him. And Puppypaw is taking a very nice position in this game, slowly but surely pushing Anotand deeper and deeper inside of his economy and taking more and more map control. We will be most likely taking the dock as well, and when that will happen, ladies and gentlemen, this game will be going into the Puppypaw's hands. But the question is if we will kill that dock. That is the high priority target right now, because that's most of the food income from Mr. Anotand. That's 22 eco. If we can kill docks, that's 22 eco going to the ground. 22. Like, this is what we need to be fighting for right now. I think that Puppypaw's pond is running out of the fish real quickly, but the first demo is gonna be coming out, and we'll be trying to kill some fishing ships or try to spot a Springle ship. No Springle ship in sight, and one demo is not enough to kill. One demo is not enough to one-shot any fishing ship, so we are not gonna be taking it. taking the engagement. On the other hand, one demo is enough to kill Sprinkle Ship on half HP, so we are gonna be taking a very good fight on this side of the map. And Puppypaw's army is doing really well. We are pushing Anotand off from water, and only 6 fishing ships are remaining. Or no, that's 6 idle eco. I'm terribly sorry, but still, not a lot of fishing ships are remaining. And we are killing a lot of the units again. 2 demos are coming in, and they are gonna be, yeah, game's done. Like, Anotand is losing water, Anotand is losing on land. In terms of units, sure, Anotand theoretically has better units, but he doesn't have enough of them. Like, only 20 Omen, only 20 MA. Puppy is start to play Mass Man at Arms. Like, what is this? That's there is no counter for Man at Arms against Mr. Puppypaw. Like, Anotand needs to start spamming crossbows as fast as possible, and all the culture being researched at this moment is just showing how desperate he is into the farm switch and into the taking all of the food from the map. Puppypaw making tower over here on this gold. Just imagine sprinkled emplacements with sprinkled displacements and fortified outposts right there. Anotand will be starved out of gold pretty quickly. Only 1 gold mine is kinda in the back, but will be seen by the tower that Puppypaw is making. And the Berkshire is being placed. Okay, we are recognizing that we need something to save us from all of this army, and Puppypaw is gonna be trying to engage. He does not have enough of the units over here, so Anotand should be fine and should be able to pick all of this up shortly after. The only question is going to be how many villagers will die. And none is the answer, not a single one of them. That tower that Puppypaw made, it needs to be killed, otherwise problems. If some villagers will die over here against this Sprinkle Ship, it is gonna be an issue again. Not Sprinkle Ship, against this Arrow Ship is gonna be an issue again, because we are losing by 20 economy. Even though all of it, or nearly all of it, is in fishing ships, it's still a lot of economy to be behind. The question will be what to do. Puppypaw is heavily pushing in the front and taking all of the production hostage. Anotand cannot produce a single unit out of these barracks, stables, or archer ranges. It's just gonna get instantly sniped. We can see an upgrade for, and I'm not sure if that's Elite Hobbler or Elite MA. But looks like it's Elite Man at Arms, but I am not sure. I do not really play a lot of House of Lancaster, so I kind of don't know. Anyway, like, this is, it cannot get worse. This is 0 food income. This is as bad as it gets. Okay, it's not 0 food income because we have 2 manners, but it's nearly 0. Finally, we are putting villagers out of the town center, and they are gonna be able to work on those farms. But other than that, this is Anotand in a big trouble, gentlemen. Puppypaw will be clicking up imp. My question is, with what? I think Schlachta. I think Schlachta is the play. I think Schlachta is the play for him, and yes, it is. Poland being Kingdom of Poland being played, and Schlachta will be going out on the field. Or will it? Yeah, it's gonna be Schlachta. He doesn't I don't think that he wants to make normal horsemen. Because enemy is making mass archers, and Schlachter is just better with dealing against archers than horsemen. At the same time, you don't really want to make normal knights when you have an option to go for Schlachter, even though normal knights are cheaper. So this is gonna be Schlachter play, and yeah, we can see 3 of them in the queue. This is gonna be extremely expensive. Like Schlachter costs a liver. Like, you know, not a kidney. It costs a liver. They cost so much. Few villagers are gonna be going down over here. And those are nice picks for Mr. Anotand, but it's not gonna be enough. 33 eco kills against 38. But both pawns are secured by Puppypaw. So what's happening over here? What is the plan for Mr. Anotand? 14 villages on foot only. Ay. Just look at the food incomes. Going in imp as House of Lancaster seems like wanting to lose. Well, going imp with only 3 manors and not enough villagers under them, and with Berkshire at the same time. Yeah. It's not a good sign, but it is a sign. I think he had no options. He needed to go imp. He lost in... He needed to go imp, and he needed to go with Berkshire because he needed Berkshire. Otherwise, he would be just dead. Like, investing those 3.6k resources into the army would not get him anywhere. It would literally just stall game for next 5 minutes, and then he would lose because Puppypaw would want the second water, and at the same time he would have full control over the first water as well. This way, Anotand was able to put out those 2 docks and start spamming some archer ships and some springle ships, and get few more fishing ships out as well, which is nice, but it's again not enough. 22 on food, so Anotand is gonna be making the farm transition faster than Puppypaw, and because Puppypaw was relying on water way too much. So right now he's gonna be having a slightly better food income. Still, ladies and gentlemen, look at the relic count. Relics are keeping him alive, in my opinion. 4 relics for Anotand is something that I really like to see. But those pilgrims are going on those secret sites for a long time, and they are not being interrupted. My question is, how many fortresses are we gonna be getting before our gold income is gonna be going through the roof? Another one being played. My question is where it is on the secret sites, and the push is coming in. Very nice money shot right here, taking few of the crossbows out. But why are we not taking the fight? We have units, and there is not enough crossbows to kill this Schlachter and these men-at-arms. Let the men-at-arms engage, let the men-at-arms kill everything. The first big Karak is gonna be coming and trying to kill everything with the area of effect damage, but it's still not gonna be enough. Everything is dying over here slowly but surely. Not looking well. Why are we going away? I would love to see those Schlachter in the economy. We don't have the food income. Okay, I'm terribly sorry. We don't have the income to replace them. Like Puppypaw behind on the farm transition severely, and losing on the water as well. What is this TC? Like, are we begging to lose the game? Puppypaw. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm stupid. I was thinking that Karak is on that point. Okay, it's fine. But still, I hate that town center. Like, the moment he will get pushed off from water or on land, that this is dead. I I don't like it. Like, what is this TC defending over here? Nothing. This is not feudal. TCs cannot defend anything. You can do whatever you want under them. I don't like it. But still, it's TC down. It survives right now. It's fine. Villager advantage is gonna be slowly but surely going into the favor of Puppypaw thanks to the double town center. But income advantage, not really, because of the 4 manners that are out on the field. Those 4 manners are gonna be meaning that a lot of them, and not a bad money shot, taking out two crossbows and heavily damaging another one. Still not the money shot that we remembered from the good old days, when it basically annihilated all of the army that did not have any ranged armor, but it's still good. Do we have tide bonds in? I think that's a very good question to be asking. But Anotand is starved out of gold, like that. There is no gold mine for him to take. The only gold income that he has is from relics and maybe from manners if we made the upgrade, but I'm not sure if we did. And this upgrade is not gonna be winning. This fight is not gonna be winning for Anotand. Anotand needing to go back, but right now he cannot replenish those very important gold units that he lost in the front line in terms of man-at-arms, so he's stuck with mass spearmen and mass yeomen. Sure, incendiary arrows are coming in, and now that's what was a good money shot. As soon as the incendiary arrows are in, those money shots are gonna be amazing from the yeoman. Still, we need more yeomen, to be fair. And fight is starting to go into the favor of Anotand thanks to those 2 Karaks completely obliterating the front line and killing every single man-at-arm over here. Why do we need anti-armored units when we have Karaks, ladies and gentlemen? Somehow Anotand is staying in the game and winning a fight, taking the military lead as well. I have no idea how. In my opinion, he should be dead 2 times already. He's playing this nearly damn perfectly to come back. Like, we made some mistakes early on. We fell back into the game, but we are coming back stronger. More upgrades are gonna be queued up, but gentlemen, remember, all of these upgrades are financed from relics. Like, relics are the only reason why we are still in this game for Anotand. Otherwise, we would have no gold at all, no upgrades, and no premium units. Oh. Finally, we can see some. We can see some villagers on gold, but this is a lot of Schlachta right here. Oh, look at that money shot! That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Basically, every single crossbowman is dead except like 5 of them. Like, come on, that was. This man is an artist. Like, it was damn perfect. But we still have 5 Springles that would be able to take care of all of these spearmen real quickly. So we need to make sure that the yeomen are gonna be able to snipe them away. And then making another university upgrade. Like, we are not spending any of that gold. We are not spending any of that gold for 44 farms. That's a very nice spot to be in terms of 19 farms for Puppypaw. I don't like the 19 farm count, but it is what it is. Another fortress coming in will be giving us more and more gold income. So the question will be if the siege will be enough. And I think it will be enough. I think that Puppypaw is playing this good. I think he is seeing the opportunity to win on the siege, and that's what he's doing. Another 2 mangoes are in the queue, 2 are already out, 7 springles at the same time. But we need those 2 mangoes out quickly, and this is gonna be... Okay, it's not dying. Sprinkle is gonna be surviving the money shot somehow. Not exactly sure how. In my opinion, should be dead, but we are alive, gentlemen, and we have a game on our hands. Spearmen are gonna be diving the fortress, trying to kill some of the villagers, but they will just garrison in and chill. So it should be completely fine. Don't forget that these villagers are extremely quick, by the way. Like we are still looking at one of the quickest villagers in the game, thanks to the nice hospitalier and thanks to the wheelbarrow. It's a 10% movement speed plus another 15. So these villagers have 25%. What are those mangoes doing? I don't like the position of it. Why is Schlachta engaging into the spearman? To be fair, if he takes this fight, he completely obliterates it, and in my opinion, he should take it, because otherwise he's okay, good. Garrison was in time. Otherwise, he's gonna lose all of the income from this fortress in terms of pilgrims. You don't really want to see that. Siege mass is gonna be coming in, and we need to make sure we are not gonna be coming close to the water, otherwise the corrects are gonna be able to snipe it out, even though Siege has a lot of bonus damage against water. Another university upgrade being invested in from the Anotand, and that's gonna be silk bowstrings, aka longer range for those yeomen, which is very nice to see. But going for that was some good shots from the mangonels. And we can see first Culverin out on the field from the Anotand. If he wants to take the fight, he will need more of them. He will need, in my opinion, like 4 or 5. Otherwise, is not gonna be looking or ending well for him. What is Puppy doing? Puppy is raiding that gold vein and gonna be killing every single villager that cannot get into the tower or into the keep. Everything will be dying over here. In the meantime, can Anotand do anything about it? Not really, because spearmen are too slow. And right now, his best course of action is to run inside of the economy from Mr. Puppypaw, but we are not choosing to do it, even though we have an option to. There is a hole in that wall. This is gonna be complete devastation. 4 lords are gonna be going down, which is bad. Like, not bad in terms of resources, bad in terms of how long it takes to take them back. Like, it takes a long time. You can produce them only from the one building. I don't like this charging that was committed that was Puppypaw committed to. Probably not looking. Fortress will be dying, or will it be surviving? A lot of sieges coming over here to try to save it, but there isn't the front line. Just imagine 5 Hoblar coming there and killing everything. The problem with going for a Hoblar is that they cost gold, and that's one thing that Anotand does not have right now. Same with the wood income, completely to the drain, and that's gonna be an issue if you are trying to spam mass spearmen or mass yeoman. What will we do? 42 villagers are on the farms, and we have 3k food, but we don't have any resources to spam other units, and at the same time we are behind 50 economy. Puppypaw is playing this game nearly perfectly. He is trying to kill Anotand in every single way possible, but Anotand is for now somehow defending. The 4 relics have a lot to do with it, by the way. They were the ones that allowed for IM upgrades to come in, but right now the siegemans will be able to take the lead into the game and to start finally doing the damage. We are still not sitting on a lot of farms from Mr. Puppy. It's getting better and better. Some of them are getting idled because of the spearmen at the moment, and more of them will be getting idled because of the spearmen at the moment, but that's not terrible. You are still popped. You are losing fights. You have 1300 food inside of the queue. No more, like 2.5k food inside of the queue. You should be completely fine. 32 villagers on stone is gonna be meaning that more of these fortresses will be coming up, and not a single one died from the start of the game. Puppypaw is defending them near perfectly, but he's gonna be getting raided a lot. Like one thing that that is going for Anotand is the pop space, because a lot of the economy from him died. He is kinda on his last legs, but at the same time, he had some resources in the bank, so he is popped on units, and he can defend and raid at the same time. If the raids are successful, that's another story, but looks like they are relatively good in idling all of the economy. We went from 2.2k food income to 1.3 in near 2 minutes. Inside of this raiding, another fortress will be coming up on top of the farms to try to stabilize the economy, and Puppypaw is in trouble. All of his new units need to slowly but surely come home and start picking off those raiding units. And first, Hoblar are gonna be coming out on the field. Which will mean only one thing: this siege is in trouble, gentlemen. This is mass Hoblar on the field, 40 of them. Is not looking well. Anotand, even though the position was terrible, one raid after another is reclaiming it slowly but surely and trying to take back the game. This fortress does not have enough villagers on it to go up. What about the other one? We are trying to build 2 fortresses at the same time. We were mining with 30 villagers. Why is our army standing over here? And Hoblars are going to be coming in and trying to kill all of the villagers, making this fortress probably will be happening if we are looking. No, we only have a normal attack move. Fortress will slowly but surely go up. And the eco numbers are equalized, but Puppypaw has 5k gold in the bank. And more will be coming in. I don't know why we have 31 villagers. Villagers on gold. In my opinion, take all of them. I may make farms, put them on wood, put them on food. Anything but gold at this point. You will have a lot of pilgrims. Look at the fortresses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fortresses out on the map, plus another 2 pilgrims from the upgrades. This is complete devastation from the Puppypaw in terms of gold income. He does not need a single villager on gold, and he will be fine. Finally, we are putting them away, hopefully on food, because that's what we need right now. Longer the game goes, better it is gonna be for the Puppy, because of the rising number of fortresses and because of the amazing gold economy. Gold is gonna be running out on the map for Mr. Anotand. On the other hand, first fortress will finally go down, and number of pilgrims will go down with it. Remember, we want to try to keep them alive, because these fortresses are our gold income. And my question is Puppypaw fully walled in with the stone walls? No, he needs to try to rush them. You may ask why. There is 40 Hoblar on the field, and if Hoblar are good in one thing, it's called raiding, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. They are gonna be going and probably killing another fortress, but then right now we have amazing engage into the mangonels. 1 mangonel, 1 sprinkled will be going down, and this is why I was speaking about need for the stone walls. The question is gonna be, are repairs gonna be enough to keep the wall up, and will the Schlachta kill all the units in the meantime? We are pushing right in front of the Puppypaw's base, right in front of the Anotand's base. Puppy is still having that siege mass, not even though only 2 villagers are on wood. We are still looking very strong. Remember, into the later stages of the game we go, better it is for Puppypaw. You may ask why. It's simple. The gold will eventually run out on the map, and pilgrims will not. So question is, what to do? 22 villagers trying to mine stone on the other side of the map, right next to the Anotand's base, and stealing the stone for more and more of those beautiful keeps. Another fortress will be going down. And right now, the Puppypaw's base is, in my opinion, unraidable. We have two fortresses on two most important locations in terms of farms. We have another fortress coming up in front, and there is just not enough units for Anotand to raid. At this point, we are trying to be housed. We are on 190 pop, so it's not terrible. But at the same time, we have still some resources in the bank. But it's not 6,000 gold that Puppypaw has in the bank. The fight is gonna be coming in, and we are fighting against 40 crossbows with all of the Schlachta. Finally, Puppypaw has a not Puppypaw, Anotand has a proper counter in terms of against Schlachta. The only problem again with it is that Puppy has 5 mangonels out on the field, soon to be 6. This is not gonna be looking well. All of the Hoblar over here are gonna be dying, and these crossbows, even though they are doing damage, Schlachta has a ginormous ranged armor, so they are gonna be fine, and they will be surviving in a moment. 45 minutes into the game. This best of 7 can go till like 2 or 3 a.m. If it will go like this. This game will probably go into the Puppypaw's hands. The question is gonna be, will Anotand be able to snack it off from him? Like, he is still trying. We can see 5 manors in the play. We can see all the farms under them. And he is trying to raid. But he is trying to raid against economy that has so many of those beautiful fortresses in them. But we will try to take care of them. You may ask why, and it's 4 culverins, soon to be 5. Engage is coming in, and 1 culverin will be dying shortly after it. This is not looking well for Mr. Anotand. This choke point not looking well as well. Culverins are very good in sniping mangonels, but at the same time Schlachta is very good at killing culverins, but they cannot engage because of the number of crossbows and spears over here. Anotand needs to change compositions. Puppypaw needs to change compositions. Anotand finally got his hands on the gold for the premium gold units in terms of countering Schlachta. He's purely countering Schlachta. That's what he's doing over here. 44 crossbows and 43 spearmen out on the field. Complete counters to Schlachta. And at the same time, 5 culverins in the back to take care of all the mangonels. In terms of composition, Anotand has done it. The question will be if Puppypaw's eco will be able to pull him through. We still have 10,000 resources nearly in the bank. Come on, what is happening over here? Are we going for a wonder? That's my question, because it definitely looks like it. Why are we stacking 5k gold in the bank? I want to see something. I want to see either siege or something that can kill those pesky culverins. And Puppypaw is opting for mass Schlachta. Remember, Schlachta, one of the most pop efficient units into the game, right next to the elephants. What will he do if he masses like 60 or 70 of them? Just attack move into the base of Anotand and kill everything instantly. The only thing that's preventing him from doing it right now is the pop space. He needs to delete more and more villagers, and we can see 0 villagers on gold, or sorry, 1 villager on gold for Puppypaw. In terms of gold income, we are just looking at how much can I get from those fortresses. And we are gonna be going for 1 engagement. Like this game will be decided in 1 engagement. And then engagement is happening, not now. We just said that we don't want them to engage. Still a lot of fortresses out on the map, but 7 in total. Like, this is completely disgusting. That's 7. 7! Not, sorry, 9! That's 9 9 pilgrims coming, each one of them carrying like 150 gold a minute, because we have fortress right next to the secret sites, probably with the upgrade as well. More Schlacht. How much Schlachta do we have? We have 62 on the field, soon to be 80. Like, we just spent all the gold that we had, and soon enough we will do one thing that's called attack move. Come on. Okay, come on. If we are, oh, I don't like this engagement. Oh no, I love it. We have 13 mangoes over here. Just go. Just go. There's not enough spearmen. Just go. 13 mangoes will kill everything. Like Puppypaw going for complete overkill, aka what I would do in a team game 4v4. Like, this is not something that you do normally. Like, the 12 mangonels and 70 Schlachta on a field, to be 60 Schlachta, soon to be 80. More and more coming into the queue. 1.4k gold a minute only from those pilgrims, ladies and gentlemen. On the other hand, 0 gold a minute soon to be 410. Not 0, but 0 villagers on gold, 410. The only gold income coming in from the relics that are, again, in my opinion, saving his ass, both with the 5 manners and the upgrade for them to make gold. Schlachta will be coming in. Schlachta, come on. The only thing you need to do is kill manners. Like, if you can kill manners, that's gonna be enough. Engage gonna be coming in through, and right now we will be fighting it. Where are the mangoes firing on 2 stupid hoppler? Come on, micro hit, Puppypaw, don't make me mad, man. You can do this. 2 huge mango shots coming in, and another 2 will be coming in shortly after that. And Schlachta killed everything in the front line, soon to be killing every single crossbowman over here. And the problem for the Anotand is that he does not really have a lot of gold in the bank to mess this army up. Sure, 2.6k is enough, but is it enough to mass back all the crossbows and all the culverins? Not really. 3 culverins completely disappearing from the map, and 50 Schlachta is still on it with 11 mangonels. 2 Karaks over here are gonna be helping, but not a lot, because even if they fire at the same target, they are not gonna be able to insta-kill it. We are looking at one of the most tankiest cavalries into the game, and at the same time, the cavalry with one of the biggest amounts of HP in the game. Mangonels are gonna be able to kill everything with the bonus against buildings, and with 47 villagers and 40 army, Anotand is soon to be called GG. Sure, GG. We are falling below 100 population. Puppypaw has done it, ladies and gentlemen. Puppypaw did it. He played it well, and he did well. He is completely obliterating Anotand in this fight and winning first game or first his game in the series, again getting the first point, second game in a series on Kawasan, and taking the game into the tie, or taking the game stage into the tie. The Anotand is still trying. We are still playing and still hoping, but when you see 11 mangoes kill Berkshire, I think that's when you call it. I am not an expert in this, but I think that 11 mangoes killing Berkshire, that's when you say that game is probably not looking into my favor. Another 4 mangoes are in a queue, and Schlachta is not stopping. Schlachta, even though there is basically no gold on the map anymore, even though we have only like 2 small gold mines, Schlachta will not stop. Will never stop. Very sorry. Schlachta will never stop. And why? Because of those pilgrims. Mangoes are gonna be firing and basically killing everything. Very nice tight spots right between those buildings. Mangoes taking big advantage of them. But frontline is doing actually relatively well. All the spearmen are doing fine. Are mangoes gonna be killing all of this in time? They will be killing all of this in time. Even though I was thinking there's gonna be way more one-sided. Puppypaw is still taking the fight 60 against 20 military, 97 against 53 eco, and at the same time, we have eight pilgrims still running through. Berkshire firing on the Schlachta, basically not doing anything. Like for Berkshire to kill the Schlachta, I think it's gonna take like 1 minute. Like I don't even want to make fun of the Berkshire, but come on, the amount of ranged armor that Schlachta has is disgusting. What are we gonna do? Come on. Papi, show us. Show us how to end the game against guy with 100 population. I don't want to say that I'm exhausted, but casting for 55 minutes and something happening all the time is... Ooh, these guys can hold so well. It's not even like they can hold well. These holds are insane. A complete insanity. Like they are saving the unsavable, in my opinions. What are we doing in this game still? This game should be done 30 minutes ago. Like Anotand is pulling off a miracle just by surviving for another 30 minutes. I personally feel like we are watching Crucible over here. Like it's just Puppypaw with the most GigaChat based best units in the game coming over here and being like, oh yeah, I have another wave for you, and another wave is to 16 mangonels. At this point, what are we doing? This is the most overkill army you can get. It's literally Schlachta Mango. Like, there is no better army in the game you can get. Maybe Mass Elephant. Maybe Mass Elephant with the Bombard behind it or something in that sense. But this is one of the most overkill and the best armies and most expensive armies you can get. I think we will run out of wood if we will try to continue this mango production. Like, sure, we can make Schlachta till the year 3000 thanks to the pilgrims and thanks to the farms, but those mangoes are gonna be problematic because the wood will eventually run out on the map, and we are walling in. We are walling Anotand in, killing more villagers on the gold. This gold mine basically being completely depleted. Maybe like 600 gold remaining, but that would be it. And only 1k gold in the back for Anotand is not gonna be getting those culverins up. And my question is gonna be, will this be enough? We need a cheat. I don't like this fight for the puppy really, but at the same time I love it because we are fighting in a choke point and we are not fighting in a choke point. Those stone walls are not completely up, which is not the best, but at the same time they are up right now, and the second one will be going up shortly after this. Mangoes are gonna be taking a huge engagements in terms of killing the spearmen, and those stone walls on the left are dead. The only way for the Anotand to engage into these mangonels is to go from the left side of the map. But if he really is going through the choke point, and going through the choke points against the mangonels is not something that you want to do, how will this fight end? And I think we will figure it out shortly. All the mangoes are still surviving, and ladies and gentlemen, I think this is finally the time for Anotand to call GG. Maybe we are still gonna be playing because we have 39 villagers on foot. No, GG is being called. And 1-1 is the state of the series, and we had 1 hour game on our hands. Okay. Whew. I think I know why people cast in duos. Let's look at the official AGCTV cast.
And probably the difference maker between the two players, at like minute 40, the villager counts were even. that was the window where Anotand spammed a lot of his units, both Hobalars and Spearmen, into the enemy base, killed a lot of villagers.
I'm gonna be here in 30 seconds, okay? Need to do the restroom break.
From that eco damage, whereas Anotand was kind of perpetually stuck in that position of having to rebuild his economy, and he never really was able to.
Yeah, I think exactly it. Second TC from Anotand maybe could have changed things, but you know, it's easy to say after 58 minutes that, hey, a second TC might have been a good idea. But anyway, we leave it there and move forward onto game number 3. Gosh, I tell you what, I mean, it just goes to show the power of the late game House of Lancaster and the fact that they've just got those absolutely lovely spearmen. I mean, those spearmen are just a whole nother level of power, aren't they? But yes, we can see this beautiful wolf early on, dishing out a whole bunch of damage. Exactly the way it... Wait, what? Why are these highlights anything other than that wolf?
Already
that wolf is
11, and we only have 2 games.
You know, Ozzy, the wolf died at like minute 15, and this was a 50-minute long game.
True. Something I hadn't considered, but yeah. Yeah, I think this right here was the pivotal moment. If this Berkshire doesn't get up, the game is over.
Like,
obviously.
this was crazy game.
Just changes everything, and it allows Anotand so much space.
I mean, personally, if those stone walls would not go up,
I think this is the window that
we would be
eco versus 87.
we would be still in the game.
This is probably the last time that Anotand had an acceptable economical position, I would say. The composition
We will still be playing.
Which one is better, which one is worse. But over time, I think the
If
real problem was that
if Puppy didn't make those stone walls, all of them, there is a big chance that Mangoes would die, even though it was a choke point.
The passive resource income. And really, this was the beginning of the end in a way.
Because he did not have enough front line.
Huge raid on the left side, all the villagers gone. And there's going to be a second installment of this when there's a fight in the middle and the flank comes around.
Yeah, that was just... I don't even really know where to go with regard to assessing this game. It was just a constant battle for position. And both players were so equally matched. It felt like Puppypaw was ahead for the
What is the next game?
5 minutes of the game, but he just didn't feel confident.
English against Macedonian on front range.
It's hard to feel confident when you've got a Berkshire shooting at your units.
And I think it speaks for Anotand's ability to control units and take fights. It's not just that he didn't feel comfortable trying to finish that. He didn't want to throw away a game. Do keep in mind, in a position where you perceive that you're leading,
English
the
against
worst thing that you can
Macedonian.
do is say, okay, I finished the game now. Something goes terribly wrong, you overcommit, you fight under...
I don't know
Berkshire
which Civ I
something,
like in it.
and the game slips out of your hands. That would just be catastrophic in a decider series. Up 1-0.
I'm not sure which civilization I like in it, because English is gonna be way better early. Will it?
In that regard, it was a very safe.
I'm not entirely sure.
So, well played, but we do.
But thank God that we have 3 minutes.
And a surprising civilization
Thank
that
God.
we are seeing. One of those lucky last picks again coming out here. It's going to be the English up against the Macedonians of Anotand.
What do you
Two
think
of the
about
new
it, Ozzy?
civilizations coming in here for Anotand, and just before we get into that
Speak to
next
me.
game, it must be said, before Puppypaw, only Corvinus and Anotand won a game with the Knights Templar in this tournament. So
I ran
not
out
a
of
lot of people
snacks. I
that
still
play
have a
games
bit,
with
but
Knights Templar, not a lot of wins in general.
I
But
cannot
the
eat during the game, you know, I'm casting.
English-Japanese was the pick
so-
here. And on the other side, Golden Horde
I don't have time
plus
to eat.
a Macedonian.
Only the break.
I like the Golden Horde idea. We've seen that in the Beastie series against Anotand. It was Beastie who played Golden Horde against Anotand on front range. But that was taken away. You kind of have the feeling that Anotand just said, listen, I'm going to bring in one of the 2 new civilizations. And when it comes to these new
Jiggly slash
civilizations,
GOA casting
have this
for the
case
finals. One
there's a
like
higher
equals
chance that you have a
1
sneaky
player.
build that no one has
Jiggly
ever
in
seen
a
before
chat.
than you have with
come
English
on.
or French, something that has been figured out long, long ago.
He's a legend. He's a legend right there.
All right, well, let's see whether or not we'll see anything sneaky today. Of course, we still get a new civilization, the Macedonians. Always a fun civilization to watch. civilization that's struggled a little bit recently, just with the changes, of course. I do frequently mention whenever there's any patches that happen and the changes that are occurring in there, because that obviously changes the way that players perceive things as well as the way that they play. So they did get quite a few nerfs across the board in most recent patch, so we'll keep an eye out for that. But yeah, interesting decision to once again look to try and play with the, well, not once again, but look to try and play with the English. It gets sniped out, so we're not going to be able to see the Japanese today. Instead, it's going to be the English. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see it. I mean, we just got to see House of Lancaster, so now it's the English turn, Lytical.
Well. It's crazy that this is only game number 3 coming up, and this is where you have to start talking about fatigue. These guys have been playing for a long time, especially Puppy. He had a long series that went all the way to 5 games, and he just had to go through 2 very, very long games. Not just the Kawasan Bomb one, but even Dry Arabia went into the mid-30 minutes, I think.
Yeah, they were all pretty long games. There was a couple, I think there was 1 or 2 short ones in there, but yeah, they were all quite long games.
Let's get ready. We have 40 seconds.
They're definitely reaching the end of their tether when it comes to exhaustion, so it's going to be settling in soon. These are the situations where people like Marine Lord really excel because they've been doing it for so long. So this is just, it's Tuesday for them.
So,
for other people,
gentlemen, get ready.
It's not quite the case.
Because we are getting to the third game of the series in this best of 7.
Game number 3. This is going to be a key
in terms of players. So let's get to it. Anotand against Puppypaw, English against Macedonian Dynasty, and start by taking a boar. A very, very good good play from Mr. Puppypaw, in my opinion. You are getting the sweet boar income, which is the fastest get rate into the game, right next to the shorefish. And at the same time, you are elevating your early game with the English. At the same time, in the feudal age, you can put the campfire in and boost it by another 15%. That's huge. And by the way, laugh for Mr. Cow, because if you are gonna look at the, is this the right side? Is this? If you are gonna look at the right side of the screen of the minimap, we will be able to see the sheeps on it, because, well, we just love Mr. Cow. He programmed it with few other people in terms of Minecraft icons, and all of the sheeps are gone. Good. Like one thing that I personally love about the AGC TV maps, like would be the front range, is the sheeps. Like, there is not a lot of them. You just get a lot of them inside of your base instantly, and good, nice, everything's done. We are happy. Only food out on the map. Actually playing for the skill. What will Anotand go for is my question. Because, like, it's gonna be Hippodrome. Okay, we know it's gonna be Hippodrome. But is it gonna be Hippodrome with fast castle, or is it gonna be Hippodrome with feudal age pressure, or is it gonna be Hippodrome with some feudal age pressure into like 10 horsemen, into going to the semi-fast castle? Like, we have a lot of options over here. At the same time, in terms of options, English can play for like, English still has some options because the woodlines are very short over here and very small, which is giving them an option to play for longbows. Normally you can't play for longbows, because it's very, very hard to get value from them, even when you are pushing, because you can't go behind your opponent's base. If they are just too slow, they are not a cavalry. If you will go behind your opponent's base and he was literally massing anything, your units just die. Okay, your units just die because you can get caught off guard. You end up with 2 groups of units, and he will pick one off and then pick the other one. So what normally happens is that longbows are not really played in the feudal. If we are gonna look at like Kong 3+, and English becomes more of a King double TC Horseman civilization. We will see if the Puppypaw will go for display at the same time, and what will the Anotand do is my question. Because this Puppypaw doesn't really have a lot, doesn't he really have like ginormous amounts of options. Like he can go for double TC, but not really, because the wood lines are not not very well placed on this map. But he can if he really wants to, and he can play for feudal. Going for fast castle feels sluggish. White Staff Rush does not work on this level, so we will see what they will figure out. By the way, high test. Puppypaw versus 2 golds. Well, that would... if he would have the same golds as me, he would lose. If he would play against the same 2 golds as I did, he would lose. Anyway, joking. Anotand opting for horseman play, so nothing that we did not expect. And what is Puppy doing? Where are the production buildings? Those are the questions that I'm asking. No, don't do this with villagers. I hate this. I hate this with my whole heart. Do you know how much resources he lost on idle time on trying to kill one scout? Like that's like 20 villagers to 20 resources down because we wanted to deal like six shots from villagers to the scout. Useless. What is the record from Dento? What are you asking, Tess? I do not understand. Anyway, wheelbarrow watch streak. Oh, he was on the last stream, so I'm not sure. Not sure. Would need to check. Villagers going forward, probably on the boar. Yes, we are going to take the boar. But remember, Puppypaw is deciding to play for the horsemen as well. His horsemen are slightly worse than the horsemen from Anotand. Well, a little bit more than slightly worse. They don't get +2. Right now they are same. Right now the horsemen are completely the same, but give it a moment, and Anotand will have the premium units. Anotand will get the heroes and the upgrades in. And his horsemen are gonna be incredible. Like, they are gonna be the powerhouses by themselves. That's why Puppypaw is opting for the spearmen at the same time. He knows that he cannot fight horsemen on horsemen battles. In terms of income, we are not bad at it. Puppypaw still being on the board helps him a lot. And why are we taking this fight? We are just giving spearmen away. I don't really love it. To be fair, dealing damage to the enemy horseman is still extremely good for Puppypaw because he can heal his horseman, and he can take basically any trade he wants until his horsemen are not gonna die. He's fine. Okay, he's gonna be fine if his horsemen are surviving. Anotand on other hand, he needs to kill Puppypaw's horseman, and that's gonna be his goal. What are we doing here? We are making spearmen. Okay, we are making spearmen from these barracks that are up here, and I want to see tower over here. I really want to see tower over here, and I don't really want to see more of these guys. Like, I do not understand why are we... At the same time, I do. Like, it's not gonna be completely terrible because they are gonna get arrow stats in. But there was just too many spearmen in this fight, and Anotand is losing it. Anotand's losing the fight. He will need to cancel that, not military school, that stronghold. And one villager is gonna be going down. Soon a second villager will be going down. And if your question is, how is this possible? He just forgot that the spearmen existed. At the same time, we are garrisoning inside of the town center. Another villager will go down, and 3 villager will be the lead for the Puppypaw after all of this. Another horseman will go down. Anotand, what are we doing? I know that you just played 1 hour long game and it was extremely hard and you hold it for so long. You played so well and right now making these small of a mistakes is terrible. Why are we not canceling that stronghold? I do not understand. There is no chance in no chance in this universe that that stronghold will get finished up. Why are we still producing units out of these things? Like Anotand completely throwing the game into the garbage by not placing one tower, and Puppy will be winning this one. And after one hour long game, we are getting in the one that's gonna be finishing in just 9 minutes and 20 seconds. GG's. Also, did Beastie qualify? I don't think so. I don't think so. He did not qualify. To be fair, Beast is more of a content creator right now than he is a pro player. I like Beast. I like him also. I like the man also. I like the Marine Lord also, but I think that he already qualified, so I cannot cheer for him. Anyway, let's look at the official cast. What they are about to say.
A near instant. And it didn't start well for Puppypaw. He actually lost his scout out there, but after that, it was as simple as just going horseman and spearman and constantly forcing the engagement. And
by the way, they are drafting for the next game.
Yeah, it's
Over here.
but it paid off in the end.
What is this ABBA? It's ABBA, right? Probably.
Right here, right now, was absolutely monstrous, and it meant that in the event it was lost and Puppypaw was able to win that fight right there.
So
that's game, and indeed.
What's next game?
Take a look at this. We've already got game number 4 on the way for us. About 2 minutes to go until it begins. We've had the Abbasids and the Japanese picked for Puppypaw.
Why no Mongol?
The Golden Horde and the Holy Roman Empire picked for Anotand. Abbasids sniped out.
I don't understand why no Mongol is one of the best civs on the Hill and Dale. What are we leaving Mongol for?
here's the thing.
I don't like Mongol King of the Hill is unplayable. Mongol Frisian Marshes. It was extremely good when the markets were in corner, but markets are not in the corner anymore. That map got updated.
Golden Horde on Hill and Dale is such an awkward combination, though. I just feel like it's not a civilization I would associate very frequently.
Mongol Boldland?
It goes for Japanese as well. It's very funny that we are missing out on the absolutely super old school Abbasid versus HRE.
I don't like the Puppypaw's draft for the next games. I really don't like it. Like, we still have ABBA, so we can play ABBA King of the Hill theory. ABBA King of the Hill is not good. What do we have for King of the Hill? Like, Japan English. Japan China theoretically. We have for the King of the Hill. But I'm not in super agreement with the draft from Puppy.
It could be a map with only water, and that strategy would still work.
I would just pick French every round and ignore the draft stuff. I don't think you can do that test, or they can do that test, but sure. Sure. And let's get in, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth game of the day. After the first 2 that were 1 hour long, we are gonna be hopefully enjoying another semi-long one. Please don't give me 1 hour long game. I cannot scream for 1 hour. And because it's King of the Hill. Not King of the Hill, because it's Hill and Dale, sorry. It's because it's Hill and Dale. Most likely it's gonna be more of a boomy approach from both of the players. But Puppypaw doesn't really want this to be a boomy approach. Like Golden Horde in the Castle Age, after they get the upgrade, they just spawn 50% more units. Is probably one of the best civilizations in the game. So they will try to do anything in the in his power to kill him in early cast late to late feud late feud late to early cast late, and that will not want to drag this game out. If they drag this game out, yeah, I'm not gonna be looking well. That's why Puppypaw is opening with the barracks and double spearman opening. Pretty normal stuff, nothing crazy. Not making more than the North Spearman means that it's not gonna be a tough rush. In terms of sheeps, we are not super bad on it. Again, if we will look at the minimap, we will see the beautiful overlay that Mr. Cow made with few other people. And we can see position of every sheep on the map. They did such a good job. Amazing. Sheep distribution 15 to 14, so pretty equal. And Puppypaw spearmen are gonna be arriving, trying to kill that. Trying to kill that. I forgot the name of the building. I'm terribly sorry. But the stone generating mine. I just completely went out of my mind. Question is, what will the Anotand be aging up with? Is it gonna be cheaper cannon, cheaper torque goods, or are we gonna see the two production buildings? Both age ups are good, like theoretically cheaper torque goods are better, but for the flexibility you need the you can play for the flexibility you can play the two production buildings still very good. Age up is gonna be with Khan and their goods. What does that mean? That means that we want to play for Castlage most likely, and we don't really care that much early on. So will Scout be dying? No, that was not Scout, that was a Spearman. So that was 80 resources thrown down to the drain. Kura storehouse on the other side of the map being made. In the back with one villager? Really? We are going fast cast, ladies and gentlemen, and Puppypaw is going for the for probably one of the fastest castlage timings possible. Will he get housed? Yes, we have idle time on it. See, happens even to the best of us. See, happen. Like, look, that's 2 seconds right there. I can see it right below me. Look over here. The 2 seconds of idle time on a TC happens even to the best of us. And Kura storehouse will slowly but surely go up with the farm generation around it. But that's not the point. That's not why we are trying to make it with one villager. We are literally gathering resources for the castlage. That's what we are trying to do. 4 villagers on wood, I do not fully understand. Okay, I'm sorry, I understand it. We need 4 villagers on wood because we need tower on gold, or 2 towers on gold because we are playing against Khan. That's what we want to go for, and we want to make this tower pretty fast. We put 2 more villagers on that Kura storehouse. We just realized that making it we don't have like 2 more minutes to build it with 1. And Anotand is opting for the spearman production. I am not really sure why. I don't like it. What are spearmen doing in this game? They are doing nothing. The only reason why we are doing them is probably because they are very cheap to double produce, but I don't like the spearman production from the Anotand. It does not really make that much sense. I would way rather like archers or Keshiks. I guess it's not really good to make Keshiks against spearmen, but it is what it is. What will Puppy's response be? We are making the first that's a nice that's a nice hits on the Khan. Even though Khan has the regeneration, if I'm correct, or the Khan from Golden Horde should have the regeneration, if I'm correct. That were very nice hits. If he will try to do this again, his dash. Two Torguts are on the field, which is nice to see. So next attacks that are gonna be coming to this Khan are not gonna be damaging him. They are gonna be damaging these Torguts. Free Spearman against... come on, that should have been impalement. That Khan should have been dead right now. We can see 6 villagers on wood for the Puppypaw. And at the same time 11 for Anotand. My question is, what is Anotand doing over here? Are we really trying to play feudal? I don't really love feudal play over here, but it's not... I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. We will see what he will do. He's already leading by 1 villager, thanks to the very little idle time of Mr. Puppypaw, and thanks to the faster villager production that Anotand has theoretically. Even though he's leading by 1 villager or by half a villager, something like that, he still should not be leading in total resources, because of one simple thing, and that's gold. Idle time on those villagers. Each time he makes a villager, he's losing 17 seconds of idle time on one of them. We are rushing the tower on the wood line, trying to save it before Anotand can dive in with the Khan and Torguts. Do we have a tower on gold? Not really. Only 2 villagers on gold. Probably making tower right now or not. I am not 100% sure. Vodka did not show us Puppypaw's gold for a long time. Anyway, what is the plan for Anotand? Anotand is playing feudal. What is the plan for Puppypaw? This is fast castle. Puppypaw trying to go for a fast castle. Anotand playing for the feudal age. Which one will work? That's my question. Theoretically, the feudal age from Anotand should be late. In the theory, his feudal age should be late. He gets less resources than other chiefs in early feudal. In later stages of the game, it's better. But in early feudal, he straight up just gets less resources, and at the same time, he needs to invest way more into the units. So switching is way harder because his commitment is just so big. He needs to commit into the double spearman each time, double archer, double Torgut. It's messy. We are not making any upgrades for stone, so we are only opting for the mass units, which I personally don't like. I personally don't really love it because I'm a greedy player who likes to play for the castle age, aka early imp or mid imp, but it is what it is. First Iron Undermesh will be coming in. That will mean that those Torgut can finally start diving the town centers, and we are leading by that 1 villager right now fully, most likely. We will be killing 1 villager over here with the archers, most likely. Yes, very good job. Anotand is trading 1 villager for nothing. Everybody survived. Very good. 1 pasture being down already. I'm not sure if the name is pasture. Chiefs are not out for that long, but 4 villagers already gathering from it. We don't have any upgrades or any eco upgrades for Anotand, which I don't love. On the other end, we have double Brodex and Tavara researched for Puppypaw. Floating gate being researched in right under that TC. We are not risking anything. Not even a single villager. No, nothing. We don't care about farm placement later on. We don't care about anything like that. Our buildings needs to survive. Puppypaw has his own priorities. And are we really gonna be diving right now? No, we are not. But to be fair, I think he can. I think he can dive, and that's what he's not doing. Like, what he's playing is nice. This idle time alone is basically paying this dive off. Like, He's garrisoning 6 to 15 units all the time, and at the same time, the TC is not killing that much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not enough units. What was Puppypaw thinking? He miscalculated. Anotand diving with everything, even though it's under it's under 1 TC with 15 villagers garrison, and another tower with 5 villagers garrison. Another 2 towers being placed in the base, but is it gonna be enough? That's the question. Every single tower has arrow slits, if I can see correctly, and dive coming through still. 4 villagers already going down, 5 in total. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how Anotand plays. Everything is AFK from Mr. Puppypaw. Basically, nothing is working. All villagers are just looking and firing their bows from inside of the town centers. Somehow, Puppypaw survives. Somehow, he holds on. But Anotand still has 20 units out on the field. They are just arriving slowly and surely. The problem right now for Anotand is going to be if he's not killing Puppypaw right over here, or not gaining gigantic villager advantage, he will have problems. Because Puppy will get relics, and relics are basically 10 villagers out of nowhere. At the same time that it is 10 villagers out of nowhere, we will see probably Yoroshiro inside of the town center. That's what I would do. I would put Yoroshiro inside of the TC, so my villager production is gonna be faster than yours, and I will be getting the advantage. Only 5 villagers died in this dive, but Anotand is clicking up, ladies and gentlemen. Puppypaw is having the age up advantage, and he was aging up for past 4 minutes. It was super messy. Mounted samurai being placed in the queue, and my question is, how will Anotand respond, because he has basically no eco upgrades. He's just rushing them right now. To be fair, eco upgrades pay themselves off very fast if you have like 47 villagers, or in this case. So it's a complete no-brainer to make them, but still not having them for past 5 minutes was hurting his economy a bit. But I don't think it cares that much. He killed 5 villagers. He did what he wanted. Damage is already done. Damage already done. So what will the Anotand do? We are getting walled in, so this Mounted Samurai will have very hard times doing anything against the Anotand. And I am again asking, like, what is the plan from Anotand? Because Mounted Samurai are gonna be good. They don't get me wrong. They are gonna be amazing. But they are gonna be amazing only for next 5 minutes. After that, they are falling off the cliff in the usability. Right now they will be good for securing the map and getting the relics and everything that comes with it. Is that Monk going to be getting... this engage is just a normal engage. Monk is gonna be bringing on first relic for the Puppypaw. 6 mounted samurai are on the field, soon to be 7 spears at the same time, and we are starting to make Yumi in the back, so we already know what his plan is. Yumi are gonna be very good, they are gonna be amazing, but there is one small problem with the Yumi against Golden Horde, and then that is that they just don't do anything against Torgut. Like, Torgut has so much armor that they just literally don't do anything. At the same time, you kinda don't have the double upgrade inside on your main TC. So that's a problem. Or does he have? From my opinion, he does not have the 2 upgrades from on the main town center. So we still have only one possible bannerman. Yes, we still have only one possible bannerman. We are choosing for the Yumi bannerman rather than the bannerman for Mounted Samurai, which is actually the one that's gonna be way more impactful. But I don't like this. I just straight up don't Like Golden Horse eco is bigger by 8 villagers already, slowly getting better every single tick in which we produce villagers. And army composition is better as well. Like we are playing a mass mounted samurai into the mass spear and mass crossbow. Like Puppypaw needs to start making mass infantry, and when I say mass infantry, I need mass Onabugeisha. That's his play over here, but that will require him to go for the mass food, and that's gonna be awkward because he will need to delete all the big buildings that are in the range of the town center and make the farms right there. So not perfect. Wolf over here will be able to Vodka, we love you and we love your memes. Anyway, we are gonna be able to take down the Ovu, to take down this Ovu slowly but surely, but we will be paying off with the life of one mounted samurai. The army from Anotand is sitting in front of the base of the Puppypaw. We are not pushing in yet, but give him some time and push will slowly but surely start in. What is Puppy doing? Like I can see that we are getting relics. Like we have already one at home. We will get a second one, but probably even third one. I think that we have 3 relics in the hands, but like, what are we doing? I still do not understand. Massing mounted samurai, I hate it. Like Anotand is playing the exact counter composition with them, against you. Mass Yumi is gonna be very nice against it, but literally like 6 Torgut with Khan, and you will not be able to kill it. And the fights will be extremely awkward. I don't really like the composition from Puppypaw for now. In my opinion, he needs to switch. Anotand slowly building that village advantage. Each tick the villagers are coming out. Look at it. It's basically, and look at the total resources per minute. Like Anotand is pulling away from the Puppypaw by miles. This is not looking well for our red player over here. Even though I love color red, this is not looking well for him. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crossbows are out on the field with 26 spearmen, and at the same time can't support all of it. I'm not sure if we research the upgrade for the better Khan arrow. Maybe we will. See, the tower will go down. Yes, it will. Oi, 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 oi. This is terrible. Like, this is completely terrible. The villagers pulling out shifts, and in the meantime we are diving the main town center. By the way, why I can't see how many Torgut we have? Like, overlay is bugged. Yeah, cow fix. Anyway, we are diving the town center. Puppypaw sitting on the double TC, but I don't think that this double TC was a play over here. Well, maybe if we would have the main TC upgraded completely, but it's not even close to being upgraded completely, and this is not looking well for Puppy. Puppy was losing on the villagers before he made a second TC, and he will be losing on the villagers after he made the second TC. Ladies and gentlemen, even if we somehow defend this at home, Anotand will be having a gigantic villager advantage, already 20. In the meantime, a gigantic resource advantage, because all of the eco from the Puppypaw, except 20 villagers, are idling inside of the town centers, and now this town center will slowly but surely go down. And ladies and gentlemen, Puppy will be very shortly calling GG, because there are no units in the queue. We have no gold income, no stone income, basically one villager mining wood. I am not even sure where. Sure, we are doing some damage over here, but it does not matter, because what he will do is he will just run away from the wall, from the walls, and wait until the new units come out of the queue. Meanwhile, look at the Puppy's queue. It's nothing. Or I think it's nothing, because I think we have bugged overlay. So I am not 100% sure if it's nothing. But the most likely it's nothing. So it is what it is. GG being called. We have 2-2. Since you and Libor are now on the same rank, when the rematch gonna happen? Fuck you, Genta. I had in plan to play 1v1s today, but I saw that finals are going and I want to see finals, so I was like, and at the same time I wanted to stream, so we are opting for casting today. Let's look at the... Wait, I'm the same rank. Tess, we are both Conk 1 at the moment.
Both of these players are much more locked in with the early game aggression. And the previous 2 games are both decided essentially based upon the sub 10-minute fights. For this one specifically,
Mali going
Anotand's
for the
ability to
KP's job.
delay Puppy's
You
HF
bet
for
it.
so long was just such a huge thing to accomplish. And all
No, like,
that happened in
KP
this
is one of
game
my
is
favorite
sub
casters,
15
so
minutes or
I
so.
kinda want to see him come back.
Alright, well, we've got our next civilizations and our next map, Frisian Marshes, and we get to see finally the Took-like Dynasty. It's been well, I think it's the first time today we're actually going to be seeing them, Lidacor.
I love my elephants.
Alright.
Ah,
Well, we've also got the Juicy that are going to be coming out as well. So,
Jushi Legacy.
wait for that game. But in the meantime, we can watch this replay
Against
here. And I think, as you mentioned, it really just came down to the
Fake
control of
Deli.
Anotand and just how well he was doing there. Just did a wonderful job in making sure didn't lose too many villages and was just
Frisian
able to convert
Marshes.
on Puppypaw's side. I think the highlight for me was that push
Like,
underneath
that's
the town center.
That's
The fact
fast
that
Castle
he was able
Tiff
to pause and hold for so
against...
long, underneath that TC, delaying that.
I don't even know what the fake Deli wants to go for.
The last time these two have matched up against each other. was
No,
in
it's...
Round One World
Okay, it's gonna be Mongol against JD.
So it
I
was
can
a
see
fight
Mongol being good
side
over
by
here.
side, so still a long way to go
I
to
can see
finish
Mongol,
the fight.
Mongol being good over here.
And
I
one
don't
and
know
one
about the
army begin. It is
JD
gonna
though.
be Frisian Marshes, no Toklak Dynasty, though, something that was opted for
What
by
else did we
Assad
have?
and taken
We
away,
had
and opted for Frisian Marshes
HRE.
as well, also taken
We had
away.
we had
On the other
Rus,
side,
but not Russian
AGC,
shit.
so an old-school-ish
We had
matchup,
normal
Jeanne
French.
d'Arc versus the Mongols.
I would like to play normal French over here more than JD
Some
every
match
single
goes very
time.
late,
I think like you would
and
benefit from faster
if
villager
it
production
does,
way more than you would
it's
benefit from the
something
JD.
that
Like
will
fights, you are
require
gonna be fighting in a feudal, but you want to raid in a
we're
feudal
going
on
to
this
see
map. You don't
fast
want to
advancing
be
games there.
fighting with JD running everywhere with it, you know.
I'm just disappointed we don't
At
get
the
to
same
see
time, playing without the JD
I
is
was so
not
pumped
really
for
that
this.
comfortable. Like you don't want to do it. Because you are missing the XP, and playing with the solo JD is not really a good option because he's gonna get sniped. I would like to see French over here way better than the JD, and I would make an argument for it.
Depends on who you ask. Remaining maps.
Also, I don't want to be, I don't want to play versus Gento. He's gonna be mean to me. Gento is mean to everybody. It's fine.
I wonder whether King of the Hill would be
Mm.
left last, and we would just have
I
a
wanna
showdown
see
similar
Tez
to
versus
Anotand in
Gento.
their best of 5, King of the Hill finale.
Like we cannot be putting Conk once against 1800s. Come on.
Really be a difficult game. I think King of the Hill is such an unforgiving map, right? Like often in these games, even if there's a big mistake that's made, it still feels like there's an ability to come back. On King of the
Tez,
Hill,
do you think we
making
can
a
beat
mistake, you're
Gento
on
in
screen.
2v1? Well, in 2v1 we can. I think we already did it.
So we'll see exactly how that one plays out a little bit
Against
later.
1.4
When it comes to these two
Good
civilizations,
luck,
we've got
Malik.
Wolves and
Kek
OG
double.
versus the
Don't worry.
Jeanne d'Arc.
Like, we will not have a stream tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, I will come over here and till the end of the stream we are Conk free again.
The fact
It's fine.
that Anotand went French for his first pick, which I know is probably for King of the Hill.
Shouldn't
but
they ever
nonetheless,
be
The
forced?
fact that he prioritized French makes me think that Jeanne d'Arc is also a civilization that he would be very happy to play with.
And then,
I am leaning towards
Mr. Never Die,
is
you
some
cannot beat
of
2
the
diamonds.
though.
No,
I see
yeah,
the compositions
no,
early, mid-game
no.
should be more
Not even 2
bow-sided.
plats.
Late game, when you don't have any walls, I like Jeanne d'Arc a lot more.
It's,
Yep, I got to agree with you.
and it would not be even close. Like, if we are talking against 2v1 and we will put Gento as the one person, like, 2 golds is doable. 2 plats if they are low plats and if they boom. If they are boom type of a player, it's doable. But the moment you will get like players that can think and that can strategize for the feudal age all in, or for some kind of feudal pressure into more feudal pressure or into semi-fast castle, there is no 2v1. Like it's not even it's not gonna be even close. You just die.
Well, we still have a minute and a half left to go, so I think this is a good time to discuss what we could still see for the remainder of the series.
40 seconds idle and you lost.
And King of the Hill remaining. We still have Chushi, French, Rus, and HRE. Now,
I want to see that match. I want to see 2 diamonds that are behind 2 villagers from the start of the game.
I don't think he's going to be given a choice to do that, so...
I don't think that they lose.
French and Rus and just say one of those 2 should work. On the other side, there is Delhi and the Tuklak dynasty. So if you feel like both of those are civilizations you prefer, you can certainly guarantee one of those 2 to be available for one of those games.
I talk about you and Boy and Tess. What are you talking about?
It's a good point. Yeah, it's a good point.
I don't know what are you talking about. Anyway, I didn't read all the messages in the chat, so probably I'm out of the context. Let's continue for this best of 7, ladies and gentlemen. In the 15 seconds, we will be seeing Frisian Marshes Mongol against JD. And I think that that's gonna be one of the more interesting games. Let's get into it. Anotand on the left side of the map, Puppypaw on the right side of the map. Okay, I don't want to sound racist or anything in that sense, but why do we have only white sheep on the map at the moment? Like we got, come on, we got an update for the sheeps of all colors, and I see only white sheep. This is busted. This is not how it's supposed to do. Supposed to work. I don't think that they updated the map after we got more sheep variety. Mongols opening with a dog. I would not think that would be the case. If I were Mongol, I'm opening stables and going immediately on the enemy side of the map, especially against JD, or in this case I would be opening Spearman because it's the JD, and that's exactly why Anotand is predicting it and making walls around that gold mine. He knows that that's one of the better plays that Puppypaw can go for, but Puppypaw is opting for a dog play, which is very interesting to me personally. Oh. Which is very interesting to me personally because it's not shit, but it's just worse. Like
Test 3636 says Marley, did you and Boy share more than just a keyboard? 3.
We did not share a keyboard. What I don't understand the sentence. I have no idea what are you asking it as. So it is so dented stream. I am dented. I don't understand this stuff. Like what are you think? I'm old right now. Like it's, and I speak with people. Like if I would see facial expressions when she's saying it, I could be like okay, she means it as a joke or something. Like I like, that's why I like to speak face to face, because if from text it's very hard to know what you mean. Um, hmm. Mike, can you focus? Yeah, sure. Let's focus on the game. Let's focus on the game. That's what we should do. A school of calories being placed from Mr. Anotand and built by a JD most likely because it's going up in 70 seconds with only 2 villagers building it. At the same time, Puppypaw is playing for the spearman. Okay, what is this? Like, look. I'm all for it, but at the same time, what is it? Like, it's wild, I love it. Like, that tower will go up, most likely. If the JD will not get enough XP, which, until it will go up, which I'm not entirely sure. But I don't think it will. Yeah, JD will not have enough XP. This tower will go up. We are gonna be denying both golds, and it's gonna be amazing. Like actually, this is near perfect play. But your age up is gonna be so late. But I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters that your age up is gonna be like, you know, like 20 seconds later. Scout dying at the same time is just yeah, what is this? Come on. JD sniping of the low HP spearman. And 2 spearmen are running back home because they need to go ahead and defend the gold. Deer stones being placed, so we are relatively good on it. What will this knight do? Is it gonna be engaging? No, it's not gonna be engaging, and he does not see the spearman, so he doesn't see the villager, so we are fine on it. Deer stones are 80 seconds to be completed. What is Anotand gonna do? That's my question. He's opening archers. Both golds are out of the game. Another gold mine is so far away that I don't think that there is a universe in which you can safely go for it in early feudal. Playing for the horseman, it seems, without the gold, and the tower will be standing and probably doing a lot of damage. We are rushing this tower up as fast as we can. One villager will go down, second one shortly, most likely, yes, second villager will go down as well. And the third one at the same time. So this is what the answer is gonna be from Mr. Anotand. Sure, and the villager and the eco number is equalized because we opened with the dock. So the eco is the same at the moment, after 3 villagers dying, but at the same time both players are pushed off from their golds. My question right now is gonna be, what will Puppy do? We were spamming mass spearmen and try to opt for a stable play. Are we still gonna be playing for the stables even though we don't have the income for it? Yes, we will. There is a stable play still. One caching is gonna be coming in. At the same time, we are making upgrades for the our 8 spearmen that are out on the field, and archer range is being placed more, and we are redistributing the economy back from foot a bit because we are not gonna be probably making a lot more cavalry. Or a lot more expensive cavalry. I think that he wanted to go for Maskeshik, but right now that's completely out of the game. JD is gonna be basically taking care of the map early on. Like, JD is completely perfect in this. She is basically like 3 archers that you get from the start of the game that have the abilities. Like, it's completely amazing. The only problem is that she's gonna fall off rapidly in the next 3 minutes, and after that we can just stay taking fight after fight after fight, and it will not look nice. Puppypaw with a villager advantage because Anotand had some idle TC, or like half a villager advantage, something in that sense. But it's gonna be... Yeah, Anotand is... I think Anotand is not that bad on it. Like, it's bad because of the tower. And we are on the gold, on the complete... on the basically middle bottom on the map. Very, very raidable if this push will not work. Not even very raidable. Like, if this push does not work, and he will get pushed back, it's terrible. Completely terrible. We are rushing the tower up because, well, we saw Khan with one horseman running in, but they are going back slowly but surely. And Anotand is winning on the field ledge right now for one simple reason, and that is that the tower from the Puppypaw was late. Was late. I'm very surprised that we did not throw one more torch at that dog, because then it would be starting to burn and it would die on its own. So I am not entirely sure why we did not trade a few HP on those units for whatever, for basically free fishing ships. But we are pulling back. The army numbers are very, very similar, but basically the same. But one side has the JD, and the other side has one archer ship is counted into the number. So it is what it is. We are pulling in with 4 horsemen, but it's not going to be enough. At the same time, will this tower kill the JD? Yes, JD is dead. That's very, very good. But can we take a fight? I'm not sure if we have enough archers. It's 8 against 6 over here, so I don't really know if we can take it. JD coming over here. Puppypaw will need to run slowly but surely, but at the same time he's trying to raid the bottom gold. But the bottom gold has tower on it, so it's not really raidable. One lowly knight that's out on the field will still be able to do a lot of damage against these horsemen. We are picking off the 2 villagers in total against for Mr. Puppy, or in Puppy's favor. And the question is gonna be still, are we winning because of the fish, or are we winning because of the tower? I am not sure, but both of them were amazing. So late, field ledge was so late, but it did not matter in the end. Maybe the tower was not really rushed up, and maybe the tower should have been rushed up, but it is what it is. I'm in the early tower on gold with 5 villagers. It should have been rushed up earlier or completely abandoned. Like, imagine this same position, but Puppy has 3 more villagers. Like, it would be devastating. This is still good. Like, it's still amazing, but it's more of an equal position. Maybe slightly into the Puppy's favor because of the economy. But other than that, it's extremely equal. Anotand has cheaper units on the other hand, which is not something that Puppy can say. And that's amazing for him. That's going to be playing into his favor. One tower died, so we can send the new villagers on gold at home, which is amazing for Anotand. I think that we need to rush up a blacksmith because we are playing a lot of archers. We still have not made a blacksmith, otherwise Puppypaw already researching steel arrow. Gonna mean only one thing, these archer battles are gonna be going into his favor early on, and this is a very nice play, but we killed the wrong unit. Like, there were 4 units, and out of those 4 units, 3 of them were very valuable target, and we killed the one that was kinda like whatever. It is what it is. Anotand is opting for the push because a lot of the army from Puppy is on this side of the map, and I think that Puppy will be able to kill 3 villagers right over there, most likely. but we are taking a fight over here. And ladies and gentlemen, this fight is not gonna be going well. JD dying early on, that's amazing. Still, they're gonna be coming in very soon in like 5 seconds, and this fight will be coming in for the Puppypaw, even though it does not have an amazing number of archers, but the upgrades are there. That's what matters. To 2 towers being rushed at the same time. Why we did not kill the tower with these units that we can see right here and killed 3 villagers? I have no clue. I think the Puppypaw misplayed that one, but it does not matter that much because over here is winning the engagement and killing everything thanks to the upgrades. So what will Anotand do? He needs to answer, and the answer will be more knights. We are making more knights, but I don't really like more knights. Food situation is horrendous. Like, we have 100 food a minute because we are moving them over. We are moving all of the villagers over to the deer pack and over to the into the berries for Mr. Anotand, so this is not looking well. We are killing that knight. It just feels terrible. You cannot allow your opponent to do this to you, Anotand. Come on, you are better than this. Will this villager die? It will not die against the scout. Somehow, still surviving. Puppypaw making iron undermesh, so we will see the +1 defense for our archers, so they will still be better than the Anotand's archers. And and Puppy is really stopping to make units and trying to opt for a castle edge at the moment. 44 villages on foot. What am I seeing? What is that? Like, that's like, look at the food income. It's 300 against 1.3k. Are we going for fast imp, or what is this? Anyway, Castle Age is gonna be coming in for the Mr. Puppypaw. At the same time, Chivalry, Stealth Arrow, and Iron Pick are gonna be coming in for Anotand. Anotand opting for the upgrades, Puppypaw opting for the Castle Age. I think that Puppypaw will just slowly but surely go for the imp over here. That's gonna be his play. Straight into the landmark generated units, into the hopefully winning the game for him. Because we don't want to have another 50-minute game. Please, no, I don't want to be here till 3 AM. What will Anotand respond with? Because his castle edge is miles away. When I say miles, I mean like 3 minutes. But on the other end, Puppypaw's castle is done. Done, and we still have 30 villagers on foot. Ay. What is this? Why are we opting for so much vills on foot? I don't know, but I like it. I don't know, but I like it, and it looks good. Yeah. Somehow survives. That caching will somehow survive. Okay. And we are still not going for the castle age. Anotand is still staying in the feudal. JD very soon to be level 3. Which is very nice for him. Archer veterancy will be coming in for Puppypaw, and I think that Puppypaw will push with it, because right now archers, if he can get a +2 on them as well, but archers will be able to completely obliterate knights. Like, it's not even gonna be close. They are gonna be coming to fight and completely obliterating them. So I think Puppypaw's best play right now is to start pushing slowly but surely. At the same time, we can see some crossbows out on the field. I don't really like crossbows. Crossbows because Anotand's castle edge is so far away. So we are playing crossbows just against the knights. And to be fair, archers would do the trick. Because it's feudal knights still. We are fighting in front of the base for the Anotand. killing one tower, as not canceling it is basically wasting 100 resources. I'm not sure why we did not do that, but it is what it is. And all the and half of the army from Anotand is staying at home because he's not mobile, and he doesn't know if Puppypaw is going for the fast team or if he's opting for an army. Earlier, it looked like he's going for the fast team. Right now, not really. And right now, it looks like he's going for the kill. Puppy pushing with the archers and all the upgraded units. In the meantime, Anotand still miles away from the castle age. And by the way, I think that the Anotand does not have food. He's running out of food. Sure, we still have some fish, but that would probably be it. Why are we doing this formation? I don't really like it. And in my opinion, we could slowly but surely start sniping off everything over here, and maybe kill a big chunk of it. But we are not doing it. Start firing. We don't have +2. +2 would be completely huge over here. That's a small problem. And JD is level 3. She will be able to pick up every single one of those Kashyyyks. And fight is gonna be going to be into the favor of Anotand. And we can see 20 knights on the field, soon to be like 23. This is completely disgusting for Anotand. Anotand's army is double the size of the Puppy's one. 2 sprinkled outlaws in front of the base for Puppy, but they will not do anything good. We should cancel the sprinkle upgrade on another one. We are not canceling it. I don't like that we are not canceling it, and we are making +2 right now, and we have so much gold even before. Come on, why didn't we cannot forget these upgrades? Forgetting these upgrades will cost us a game. Puppypaw is just trying to survive over here. The question is, will he just survive? Doesn't really look like it. Sure, he has the mass of the units. Villagers running in front of all of them and tanking for all of the knights. Anotand is getting to the 13 villager kills into the total and leading the villager numbers at the same time. Even though the game started so well for the Puppypaw, and I was thinking that is relatively fine. Doesn't really look like it. We forgot one upgrade and half of our army was completely useless thanks to it. Ladies and gentlemen, Puppypaw is not looking well in this game, and Anotand completely obliterating him with a timing push, exactly knowing where to push, killing every single villager in his base, and the population cap is gonna be soon going below 50, and I think that that's gonna be when the Puppy will slowly but surely call it. Khan is dying, everything's going basically to shit. This is not looking well. Puppy will be most likely calling the game. Sure, we are getting home the relics, but unless we are getting a giant conversion of 10 knights, this is not gonna work. At the same time, JD is getting her XP for level 4, already halfway through there. Just imagine level 4 JD and Anotand still in a feudal, spamming in bombards. That would be, in my opinion, hilarious. Another tower will be dying, and with it more villagers. But the population is 55, soon to be under 50. Like, what are we doing over here? Come on, Puppy. You know that I like you, but we are just stalling the game at this point. Maybe he still thinks that he can do something because he still has fish, but he does not really have fish. Why is JD considered bad? JD is considered bad because you have basically no eco bonuses. Even though JD itself is good, it's only good after level 3. Like, Anotand over here played it well. Played it not well. He played it perfectly. But he won on one mistake that Puppy made. He won because Puppypaw made a mistake. He didn't won because his Civ was better. He didn't won because he played significantly better or without any mistakes, even though he played without any mistakes. Anotand made one pretty big mistake, which was not making a tower early on that gold. He was pushed off of it. He couldn't make Kashyyyks. When he can make Kashyyyks, he can't dive. It's that simple. Let's check the official AGC cast.
Out of the previous 3 weeks, but he never managed to secure a ticket. Can he finally seal the deal and get his ticket to London?
Let's see whether or not it's going to be happening because, well, it all comes down to this, doesn't it? Match point. We're finally here. It's been a tight run up until this stage, but this could be it. It could all come down to this. He's gotten so close. He's flown so close 3 times, as he mentioned.
I know that I said that I would like to see 7 games. I think I'm gonna be fine with 6. Not that I still want to see good Age of Empires and neck and neck games, but I'm just getting too tired.
There's no way, no place.
And still would like to play some 1v1s.
Potentially deal with them.
Like 1 or 2 1v1s.
Very well controlled coming out from Anotand. And we've got our potential final game coming up. It's going to be on Boardland. It's going to be the Delhi Sultanate against the Chinese. The Delhi Sultanate against the French.
Oh,
Classic matchup. Oh, don't you
man,
love to see it?
what
I love the
have we
classic
got
Civs, man.
here?
I tell you what.
Ay,
in
ay,
2036,
ay,
they'll have
ay.
added 2 new civilizations. We'll have a total
Delhi for what?
48
For who?
civilizations,
For
and we'll still be
Puppy.
talking
No,
about
no,
how the
no.
OG
Delhi for who?
civilizations are the best ones.
For Puppy, yeah.
Oh, Delhi versus English. I
We
really
are
like
coming
that
to
stuff.
7
That's
games.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like that, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, when this game came
We
out,
will have
I
7
played
games,
Civs, and I was
gentlemen.
like, a lot of stuff missing from the game in terms of the civilizations.
I don't want
And
to
I
see
did not
7
think that we were
games.
gonna be up to however
Because
many
I'm getting
civilizations
too
we have
tired.
right now. I don't even know the exact count.
But we will get 7
We have
games.
22. That's what the.
By the way, there is a chance that the camera will
That's what the
run out
production
of
is telling me.
battery.
For
If we will
context,
stream for like
that
5
is
or
on
6
the
hours.
scale of what Age of Empires 2 had back when it was released with its expansion pack in the late 90s, and then it did not have anything added until like the definitive editions whatsoever. So
This is...
for a long time AoE fan like myself, an AoE 2 fan as well, you know, 20 civs, that feels like it's an awful lot. It gives you a lot of variety. And you also have to factor in the fact that all of these civilizations are distinct in AoE 4. This is not a copy-paste kind of a game. It has a great level of variety.
Okay, they are talking about the DLCs. I don't really need to hear this. Like, you may think like I'm overreacting with this being over even before the game started, and I am, but at the same time, like, that Delhi should be just way better over here.
Yeah, I think you could. We can put you in as like an
Like,
average
it's a rough matchup.
I was thinking about being a board.
Rough matchup for French, from what I know.
Okay, I'll
No.
be the Abbasid villager.
Really?
Alright, nobody look. Nailed it.
Like, in my opinion, it's just super rough
The
matchup
Abbasid
for the
female villager
for
completing
French.
rounds 3 voice
It's good for French in which universe?
That's the sound she makes.
If the French player is good, Ghazi's counter everything. What are you saying?
Either way. Or you know what else I would love to
Ghazi's counter everything, and you don't, and you need to go out on the map on foot, and if and at the same, like, for the deer camps you need to go out on the map. The only safe food is berries, something that Delhi likes to have. I don't see this to be good for French,
Yeah, yep, I think you could. I can
especially
think of every
because of the map as well.
you absolutely could do.
Like, it's open map, but
How many flags would you draw from memory though? Because I can only
maybe
draw
I'm saying bullshit, and Gento is saying the truth. Maybe it is what it is, but we will see. We will see. Let's come, gentlemen. We will be getting into the game shortly, most likely. They don't flow 500 resources and they queue knights. It's 64, we made maybe 55-45 for French. If you say so, if you say so. Why are we not in the game, by the way? It should have already begun from the timer thingy. And we are going. So. Anotand started on the deer in front. And we are researching survival techniques. So we can already tell that this is gonna be pro scout play for him. I'm not sure if I like pro scouts. I like pro scouts. On this map I like pro scouts. My Didion born. Okay. I'm not sure if I like pro scouts on this map, but we will most likely see them. Puppypaw, on other hand, will be playing for Mazgazi most likely early on. Scholars are. Are we gonna be playing for the Dome of Fate? Yeah, most likely Dome of Fate is gonna be the play. I don't think that the other landmark is any good over here. You don't really want to play infantry against French if you have Ghazi. Wheelbarrow coming in is very good for Anotand early on. Like it is a normal French build order, but at the same time of it being normal French build order, why you want this wheelbarrow early on is because of the raiding, right? You are gonna be playing against Mazgazi. He will have more guns than you will have knights, so he can opt for a raiding more than you can. And having that wheelbarrow early on for the movement speed is gonna be allowing you to rise safely home. Is this the official tournament stream? I don't think it's the official one, but I got a clean feed because I asked for it. So that's nice. Basically, I have the same thing that they have on the official channel, just no casters. Anyway, School of Cavalry being made probably will be up in like 60 seconds. Dome of Fate at the same time. Age up times will be very similar. What are we? I still am not sure if we are if I like pro scouts, but it's most likely gonna be pro scouts, so it is what it is. We are house at the same time, but we are making it out, so there should not be any idle time on the town center. Puppypaw, like that, there is nothing to talk about right now. Puppypaw is chilling in his base. Anotand is chilling in his base. We basically already know what they will do. There is no speculations in it. Puppypaw will open super fast stables, put in the monk, and then start spamming Ghazi. Anotand, on the other hand, will most likely open for the pro scouts immediately as he can, and after that go for the knights. No, he is opting for the knights before the pro scouts. Okay, he wants to take the timing push. At the same time, Puppypaw went for the Dome of Fate and is starting to make monks. Where? Don't tell me we are making monks in the normal monastery, not Dome of Fate. I can see it on the overlay. Tell me it's bug. Or something like that. Please. We are not opting for Ghazi, but for Spearman. I don't like it. I don't like it. You have monks, you can heal your Ghazi, your Ghazi raiders, and they are faster than knights. Why wouldn't you play Ghazi raiders? Well, like these players are far better than I am, so they probably have the reasons, but I don't see them. First knight is gonna be coming in, killing one villager. Why are we looking at wolves when there are villager kills being made? Vodka, please. Thank you. One villager going down slowly but surely for the Puppypaw. Vodka, you are doing good job. You are doing good job. Like mistakes can happen. But please don't look at wolves when there are knights diving berry patches. Sanctity being researched already halfway through. But Sanctity with Mass Spearman against Mass Knight. I think he will just snipe monks. Like, we will see, but I think that he will just snipe monks. We are really opting for tower and going in front with the villagers. Like, you have no idea how much he could have benefited by going Ghazi over here. No idea. Like, Ghazi would have been so good. Now they are late. But all the eco upgrades are coming in for the Puppypaw, and they will mean only one thing, gentlemen. And that will be called his economy will skyrocket. Even though Anotand has free... Shit. Even though Anotand has 3 more villagers, it's not that big of a deal because of the eco upgrades that are heavily sided for the Puppypaw. We are doing a very good damage to those knights, but to be fair, it does not really matter that much because they will be healed with the chivalry. Chivalry is not in yet, so healing is not being done yet. Arrow slits are being researched. That's very interesting. But arrow slits on which tower I would like to see? Probably on the tower in front of the in front of the deer pack. Whoa. Because we have a very safe back gold, I don't think that we need to make a tower over there. If our opponent is playing mass infantry, we did not see our opponent go for the Ghazi Raiders yet, if I'm correct. So Anotand does not have a clue. And chivalry is being slowly but surely researched. Pro scouts on the side of the Puppypaw are being researched at the same time, which is relatively good and extremely normal. Normal for Delhi. And I would love to see way more Ghazi than Spearman. I don't like Spearman. Like, we are playing Spearman against somebody who's already making archers. Mass Ghazi Raiders should be able to kill everything over here. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Like, they have bonus damage against heavy, so they will deal relatively okay with the knights. And they have bonus damage against archers, so they will obliterate archers. Even though bonus damage against heavy is not a lot, it's only +3, it's still +3. Like, it's still good. It's still real good. So, yes, the charge from the knights is gonna be devastating if we will let that hit. But we should not be... We should be able to turn back before the charge comes in. I think he can kill one or two knights over here if he really wants to. Come on, we did not really get that auto attack in. After that, we could have got that auto attack in, and that knight could have been on one hit. Well, it is what it is. Let's go, Anotand, my goat. Well, there is a big chance right now that we will see him on the Red Bull Wololo, but Puppypaw has twice the army, so watch for it. Even though in that army only 2 monks are in it. What? Explain to me, why did we went Dome of Fate? To not make to make 1 monk. 1. And to be fair, I don't even think it was from Dome of Fate. Only 505 difference in French slow build up and healing knights. This is normal. In terms of army values. Okay. Well, we will see. Iron Undermesh coming in for the Puppypaw, so he will be able to dive the towers if he really wants to. More and more Ghazis are being made. We are coming to the numbers of 9, 10, and 11 shortly, in my opinion. 27 villagers on gold, not on gold, 27 villagers on food are going to be providing us enough food for this composition because it's super heavily based on food. But pro scouts are going to be coming in for the Puppypaw very shortly, and after pro scouts will be in, I think he will be just taking every single deer pack on the map, and after that Anotand will be forced to go on berries. And that's exactly what's happening. Puppypaw is playing for more scouts. 30 spearmen are out on the field against archers. I don't like it. Like, for now it's good because it's only 10 archers, but if it's gonna be like 20 to 25 archers and it's gonna be like 40 to 50 spears, it's gonna be devastating. Like, no. Right now it's still playable. Give it 4 more minutes and the composition is gonna be not good. This charge was, by the way, very good for Anotand. He's basically just sniped 2 spearmen for a little bit of the HP on the knights that will get healed because of the chivalry. More archers, more knights are in the queue, and 5 villagers is the difference for the Anotand. Slowly but surely building it up to bigger and bigger number. +1 for the archers being researched for the Puppypaw as well. Textiles being researched inside of the town center as well. We don't really want to get raided. That's not gonna be good for us. We are starting to go a little bit more heavy into the Ghazi Raiders. I love to see it. And right now we can see that Anotand is opting for the berries finally. This should be like 1 or 2 dead villagers. No, it's not gonna be because we realized it too late and did not go a right click or a tag move for the charging to come in anyway. Happens from time to time. Maybe we can impale some of these knights on these spearmen, and that's just a bit of damage. Not a big deal, we'll get healed by a chivalry. Remember, Anotand has every single upgrade you can get in the feudalage basically by now, or every single important one. And this is very nice around. We have only half of the spearmen over here. Not looking well for the Puppypaw because he's fighting only with the half of his army. Sure, the other half of the spearmen are coming over here. But that's a lot of knights right there. That's 20 knights. Sure, we have rest of the spears over here and the charge is coming in. Charges are still killing a lot of units. Remember, all of these spearmen and Ghazi Raiders have bonus damage against these knights. So even if we will be able to kill half of the spearmen and the Ghazi Raiders will survive, I think we will be able to do well. But archers are being able to kill enough of these spearmen, so Puppypaw needs to run back slowly but surely. Finally realizing that spearman is not really in a play and going for the mass Ghazi. We can see 4 of them in a queue. At the same time, we are researching +1 and aging up to Castle Age. What is going to be the Anotand's answer? He's not even close to aging up to Castle Age, probably like 2 minutes away on the foot. On the other side, Puppypaw already aging up with 10 will be aged up in 30 seconds. The problem is gonna be that the upgrades are taking so long, and we have literally nearly no monks. Okay, 6 monks is not that bad. We made some of them, but it's not perfect either. Anotand is trying to raid on the Anotand is trying to raid on the berry patches, but not successfully. Nothing's dying. We are still on the 1 villager kill from start of the game. Even though French and Delhi, two of the chiefs that are extremely aggressive in the feudalage are present, we did not see a lot of actions being done against the villagers, and that's relatively good. This game is as balanced as it can be. Anotand aging up with the guild hall. Puppypaw aged up already. Clicking up upgrades will take some time. Come on, click up all the important upgrades. Yes, that's that +2 on wood. I need that +2 also on food and gold. Come on, it's queued up on gold. Where is food? Food is nowhere near. Puppypaw for getting some of the upgrades. Well, it is what it is. And Puppypaw is opting for mass knights at the moment. which is the best play possible, to be fair. He cannot go for anything else. Why can't he go for anything else? Simple. If he will go for mass Gazi or start to invest more into the Gazi, he can be caught off guard with the Anotand having upgrades, even though he aged up later. This is a very nice pick on the knight, and this is not gonna be killing anything. At the same time, my question is, how many relics are we bringing home? We should have enough enough monks out on the field to try to take it. What are we doing? Knights OP. Knights are super good, especially the French ones. Puppypaw is going for the Delhi Knights only because he needs to, only because he must. If he will not go for the Knights, he can get caught off guard because of not having the upgrades that are, by the way, taking a long time to finish. Anotand's upgrades are already in. Puppies are still on the way. Upgrade for the Spearman is still in the queue. Sure, we have 6 monks out on the field, but it's only 6 monks still. Should have been more. The 2 knights are diving the enemy gold, killing 1 villager. Soon to be killing 2nd and 3rd villager. This is amazing for Puppypaw, and this is more and more of the idle time. Another 8 villagers are running away from the deer pack in the corner. My question is, what happened to the scouts? We played from we researched pro scouts. We made like 5 scouts, and then nothing happened. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Happens from time to time. And if these two low HP knights survive, it's gonna be big deal because we can heal them up. We have monks. Delhi Elephant is out on the field, one of the most OP units that's out there, and one of the most pop efficient units that's out there. We are leading only by 4 villagers. 20 villagers are still idle for Anotand and not looking well, and Anotand is opting to play for Mass Genuine Crossbowman, and I don't really like play for Mass Genuine. Actually, I like play for Mass Genuine Crossbowman, and I think that Mass Genuine Crossbowman is exactly what he needs now that I think about it. And I was speaking without thinking. That they will counter everything from Spearman to Ghazi Raider. Well, they are not really countering to Ghazi Raider, but they will do well against them. To Knight to Elephants, the only problem is that Puppypaw has so much of it. Anotand only on a 255 food a minute, and this is gonna be devastating. This is gonna be all archers are dead for Anotand. Not looking well. Still 20 villagers AFK for Anotand. Not looking well for him. What are we doing? I would love to see. More and more upgrades are going to be coming in for the Puppypaw, and the question is standing. What will Anotand do? We are switching to farms. Not looking well. Switching to farms is not looking and not feeling well. Puppy is switching to farms as well, but we still have a lot of berry patches out on the field. Are we making more ARPs? Yes, slowly but surely we are opting for more for more of them. I like it, but we don't have food income for it. Like, Anotand wants to make more of them, but he can't because he doesn't have food income for it. On the other hand, Puppy just needs to group up all of his units, do one attack move, and Anotand's dead. Like, he has the same amount of knights as him. No, yes, the same amount of knights as him, but he has the elephant, and he has 32 spears on top of it, and he has monks on top of it. If he would realize it, he would literally just take everything and do one attack move and end the game. Guildhall is slowly but surely stacking that food up, but it's gonna take like 5 more minutes for it to pay off. Until then, it's just a random building that you build to age up. +2 being researched for the archers. Why, Puppy? That's my question. Because it's free. Now I know why. But why are we researching +2 for archers even before +2 armor? I do not understand. In my opinion, Anotand is making a mistake. We know we don't have any ranged elephants, and we don't have any archers, we don't have any crossbows, and we are making upgrades for them. It is what it is. I guess better players than I am, or just mistakes. Happens under pressure. At the same time, Anotand was trying to go for the relics, but could not really, because Puppy's very strong performance and very strong presence on the map. We are gonna be diving in the keep, or no? No, we are not. It's not it's not looking good for us to dive keeps at the moment, so it is what it is. And my question is, what are all of the Anotand's units gonna be doing? More ARPs are gonna be going out on the field. Very good. They will be countering, like I said, nearly everything in the Puppy's composition. 10 monks are in the queue. 10 monks are in the queue. That's 750 gold if that's all in the landmark. That's a lot of it, gentlemen. That's a lot. Oh, you want. What did I just saw? No villages on gold. No villages on wood. And everything is on stone. We are going for the 7th game, gentlemen. We will have the 7th game, gentlemen, most likely. So it is what it is. Soon keeps from the Puppy will act as castles. We will see how well that's gonna be holding up for him. I'm not sure if he has any keeps out on the map, but he definitely have very strong map control, killing more and more villagers. Like 9 villagers died already. 9 villagers have died for Puppy, or for Puppy's favor. More. What am I looking at right now? Only 2 villagers dead. I was thinking it's gonna be worse. Ended up being relatively usable. Why we need to group up and send it, in my opinion. To be fair, I think it's too late to send it. 33 ARPs are on the field. 33 ARPs will destroy everything that Puppy has. Right now what Puppy needs is ranged elephants. Or hand cannoneer elephants. Both are gonna be nice. And soon enough he will get them, because he's going to the imp. It looks like shortly. Imp is being clicked up. And my question is, we have like 7 or 9 villagers in the corner. Can we try to, you know, save them? Would be nice. Would be nice. 42 villagers on gold, and guild hall was popped up, but we are still not going up. Not looking well for Anotand, in my opinion. Like, farm transition is miles away. Villagers are just running around very hectically. In the meantime, Puppy's in a imp and making every single upgrade that's imaginable. Well, looking well. We are starting to age up. What is this? This is normal keep or red palace? Looks like not sure. I think Red Palace, but I am not sure. Every single upgrade imaginable is being clicked up for the Puppypaw. And what units are we going for? Puppy, I need to see some other units than Spearman, Knight, and Elephant, because you are playing into the mass crossbow. You know that I like you, my friend, but please play something else. Maybe I am wrong in this, because again, I am not playing in this tournament, but I don't see how you win against mass crossbow. You have the numbers for it at the moment, but give it another 10 minutes and you will not have the numbers for it. Puppypaw saw the Red Palace and decided to run away. And we are making more monks. We will be sitting on 26 monks, gentlemen. 26 more elephantos. 3 elephantos were in the queue and we cancelled them. What are we going to do? I really want to know what are we going to do. In terms of relics, we are sitting on 3 relics for Delhi and 2 relics for French. We are sitting on a split 3-2, which is relatively normal. Nothing special again. More and more prelates are being queued for Puppypaw. But what units are we going? We are not making any units. Sure, prelates are technically units, but in reality not. I want to see some good, nice, ranged units. You have 2.6k gold. Please tell me that you will queue up more elephants or more hand cannons or anything in that sense. Puppy, come on. Anotand, realizing that he's playing against mass elephant and starting to make bombards. First one is already out on the field. But Anotand also needs something cheap that he can spam as a front line. He does not have a front line and he's playing against mass Gazier either. I'm not sure if he's realizing it. And this will be all dying. Very good job. We have +3 on those ARPs. That's very good as well. And what are we opting for? Nothing. Running back slowly but surely. Very, very, very well. Puppy, show me something. Why do we have 32 villagers on gold? You know, like, come on. Like, show me something that you will do with it. Please don't just mine every single gold vein on the map and be like, here I have gold, here I have gold. Like, we are leading 1.6k in the food income. We are leading 500 in the gold income. And we are leading 300 in the wood income. Please, I think you can just end the game by attack moving. And we are finally doing it inside of the base. Knights are not taking a good trade. Arabs are taking a good trade. That's good. That's really good. But Puppy realizing that, oh shit, I'm playing against mass Arabs. I need to make some light calf. And we are opting for the light calf play. Guildhall was popped up again and again, but we don't have farm transition and it's not even close to being done. So my question is, where are we gonna get food from? Answer, from nowhere, because game is gonna end before we will make those farms. 200 population against 150. That's my answer. Plus 3 iron undermesh is coming in as well. And finally we are diving the Arabs. Probably a lot of them will be dying. We don't really care if all of our units will die, because, well, we just have way better income and he does not have any food. So every single unit that we kill, he cannot replenish as fast as we can. Two bombards still out on the field. That guy is gonna die nearly instantly. It is what it is, happens from time to time. And more of of Gazis are running in slowly but surely. My question is, where is the rest of the army? Because looks like that the rest of them has died, and we have 30, and we still have 30 arms against 30 Gazi raiders. One bombard will did go down, another one will go down as well, but at the same time, one is still staying alive. And ladies and gentlemen, this is free, and we have the true best of 7 because we are going to the 7th game of the series.
And it's like, okay, it's
On one hand, I'm happy that we are getting 7 games.
like, oh, okay, I gotta go very shortly, and then
On the other hand,
suddenly it's oh, this game is going.
I'm like,
It's been a
whew,
long day, and I think both the players are feeling it.
I'm casting too
I don't
much.
know, this game
You know?
was a unique one.
On the other hand, I'm like, we are casting too much.
He's truly feeling the fatigue, but you certainly felt like the raids hit very, very hard in this game for him. And it certainly felt like he struggled to contain them a lot more than he did in the previous games, or even the previous series that we played today.
Yeah, I mean, so far, right, I honestly do not know what time we started. If I do some quick maths there, actually, on
I need to walk for a bit,
the game series,
so my back is gonna be happy.
game, an hour-long game, then a 9-minute game. So we've been here for how many hours now? 3.5 something? It's and you've played a BO5 before this, right? So you're starting to get pretty exhausted.
I'm gonna go toilet break.
Trying to play your
back.
best as well, and you are playing your best because these games so far has been absolutely insanity.
It's been a long day for all of them, and it's funny that this series itself is going very long, which obviously is partly because we had a 50-minute game, we had 30-minute games, but we also had some 8-minute games in the middle of this series. And, you know, now that we're looking at it, it's all going to come down to King of the Hill. I think that's so fitting. Whoever is the King of the Hill is going to be the one going to London to be the final participant.
I mean, London not exactly known for their hills or anything, but still, I mean, it's fitting to a certain extent of, as you said, and yeah, this... I don't know, I'm nervous, and I'm just casting, and I don't know what to say here, honestly. But yeah, I was talking a little bit behind the scenes, you know, in a private Discord with some other of the players, and it was like, it's kind of rough for Abbasid. Like, we were kind of agreeing, like, hey, okay, it's going to be going China Abbasid for Puppypaw, and then it's going to be Ruse Sushi for Anotand. So yeah, I'm very afraid for Puppy because Abbasid is something we have seen on King of the Hill, and it hasn't been exactly going the best. If I remember correctly, the last time we saw it was actually Numadon who played it against Beastie, if I remember correctly, and there was some sort of proxy base, and yeah, that was a strange one as well.
Yeah, Abbasid is such an interesting choice here for King of the Hill, and we're talking about a map that has been in the map pool ever since release.
Yeah,
we had it in various tournaments across all the years, and I don't really recall many instances of Abbasids being popular, maybe except for the 2TC meta, where people just walled up and played 2TC regardless of what map you played. But Abbasids just doesn't strike you as your, oh shoot, this is my kind of focus in the middle.
So what is the next game?
Mid-game style civilization. Chinese much more so.
King of the... We really have Abba on
It's just
King
my
of the
opinion,
Hill.
but
What
I think
was
when
his
you look at
options?
Chinese and Abbasids,
Abba
these two civilizations
and,
are also civilizations that
China
you can
and
play in a
Fake
very
Delhi.
eco-heavy fashion if you want.
Then understood.
I think so as well, right? Like, you could potentially have some
But
sort of eco
I
game. Of course, you are
I
not
don't like
even
both
mentally,
of them,
you kind of
so
go
maybe it's
physically
gonna be nice.
get put on a timer, right? So it could be really scary. You need that 2TC, right, to actually, you know,
Why
2TC,
KP
it's a
not
timer, you put
casting?
yourself on a timer. Now you're actually potentially Sushi
There's
doing
in the
quick
chat
math as
asking
well
the real
to,
questions.
Castle Age and get that going. It's going to be really, really scary. But let's jump into the final game of this set.
They're already in? Oh. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down.
Let me give me a second. I need to and we are in. So, ladies and gentlemen, last game of the set, and after this one I will go to sleep. Even though I said I want to play some of the ones, I will not be able to. I am waking up in 6 hours and I want to get at least 5 hours of sleep. So, we will see Puppypaw against Anotand. Abbasid Dynasty against Jushi. I silly be like test. You in the game, I can do this. Test, look at me. I did not lie. You weren't here and you didn't hurt. What I said was I hope this game will end. Last game, I said I hope this game will end quickly in like 20 minutes. So we can do some 1v1s. Okay? Because I wanted to do some 1v1s. But unfortunately, it is what it is. More lies. Rewind it. Rewind it. Rewind it. On YouTube, you can rewind it already. On Twitch, you can't. On Twitch, I think you can only after a stream. A typical man, only one. Even more like, I did not lie! Okay. So let's get into the game. Meditation garden being placed. Oh, that's a good meditation garden. 2 golds and 1 stone. At the same time, military wing for the Puppypaw. Why military wing? To counter meditation garden and be annoying, of course. Very good. At the same time, we are playing for double TC because we are playing ABBA. What else is Anotand going for? Is he going for feudal? Most likely not. Okay, we can. I was thinking that he's not going double TC, but he is making the mining camp finally. I'm not sure what is the Anotand's plan over here. I cannot tell from now. Like maybe there is a small chance of the feudal, but most likely not, because playing feudal over here is so most likely he will play for fast castle. At least Barfas. What do you mean at least Barfasi? No. I did not lie. You can rewind it and you can check. There is everything was streamed. Weird shifts on this map. Jushi is not weird because of the fast castle. ABBA is weird. ABBA is what you pick when you are out of the options. Yes, exactly. Like it was between ABBA and Fake Deli, and Fake Deli I don't think it's good over here. Because you can take secret sites early on, even though you have keeps, etc, etc, etc. So I think that Anotand's draft was just better in my opinion. Like he just drafted better, better chiefs and against chiefs that Puppypaw drafted. Mali went 5 games to Tunglang. I would rather play Tunglang than Delhi, but we are not playing Tunglang. Okay, come on, never. Exactly, we are never going to be playing this. What is Anotand? Like, I still don't know what Anotand wants to do, because this can be feudal push, this can be fast castle with just Jukuron to be annoying. This can be a lot of stuff. On the other hand, Puppypaw's plan is pretty straightforward, and that would be feudal play. No, feudal play with like 4 units into the double TC, and then going for castlage most likely. On the other hand, more than I look at Anotand, what Anotand's doing, it looks like we are seeing, or we are seeing him in a feudal age position, which I'm not really sure if I like. Second TC being placed in behind of the TC, I can say only one thing to that. Ladies and gentlemen, my gifts are not working. I haven't used them in like 4 months. Anyway, happens. That's chicken. That's very, very chicken. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it in the back. But at the same time, I think like he needs to do it in back. But that doesn't mean that it's not chicken. I somewhat like this spawn for Puppy. I hate this spawn for Puppy. What do you mean you like this spawn for Puppy? He gets back berries, but you don't really care. Actually, you care about back berries if you don't go echoing. But both golds are in front. Both golds and both stones are in front at the same place. Like, the only thing Anotand needs to do is push from one place. Gold on one side, food on the other. Okay. Ano has to choose what to deny. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but I think that there's no brainer option. I think you are gonna be denying gold. And maybe like just send 2 horsemen on the berries and deer pack in the right. And if he decides to go over there, you can cut him off in the middle. Like, I think that the berries and the deer pack in the right are bait if you go for it, and if you go, am I talking about the good spawn? Puppy spawn, right? We are talking about Puppy spawn. If Anotand would play for the mass units, you can cut him off really easily. Rus versus Abba is a less bad matchup for Abba, in my opinion, than Sushi. I have no clue. I straight up don't know. That's what I will tell. Puppy is... Like, Anotand will be clicking up right now. So he will be aged up at like 9:30. 9:30, 9:45. Puppy on the other hand. Oh, he will be aged up for way quicker. I forgot this is Jushi age up. So he will be aged up like 9:00. How fast he wants to take the secret sites, that's one thing. If he wants to take the secret site right now, because he can prioritize relics before. In my opinion, you are prioritizing secret sites because you are playing against double TC Abba. Like, you technically, I think you still have a slight eco advantage with the deer packs and IOs. Obviously, longer the game goes, worse it is for you. But Puppy will need to do the farm switch shortly. Not really shortly, but in like next 5 minutes, you will need to start doing farm switch. And you still will have some deer packs left over. At the same time, you have 20% more food on your side of the map because of the IO, so you are not really that bad on it. Echoing being researched for the Puppypaw signals only one thing. And that's that he wants to do that farm switch really fast, and he wants to do it really cheap. Puppy is trying to deny Anotand going for the deer packs, but not looking well for him. Because castle units against field units is that simple. Anotand on the other end is getting housed here and there, but nothing terrible. And making more and more knights. Like, if he really wants to, he can try to dive. and try to do some damage. Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. Unfortunately, not really something that can work if there are a lot of spears on the way. But not bad either. And by the way, this is why Abba is bad on this map. Age up just takes so long. Like, he clicked up the age up and it's researching, but it's taking a long time. Like, it's nice that you don't need to spend resources for it, but other than that, not really sure. Will you stream tomorrow, still, Libya? I have 3 weeks, so you must be as well. Tess, I technically can stream tomorrow. Practically, I don't see a universe in which I will be able to, because like I said, I will have probably only like 5 hours of sleep. Then I'm going to school, then I'm going to work, and then I'm going here. So I will be here at like 8 o'clock p.m. coming home from work, and I most likely will be extremely exhausted. If I will be fine, we will get the stream, but it's like 99% chance of no. But day after that, you have it. We are diving the town centers, trying to pick some villagers here and there. We managed to pick 3 of them, which is nice, but nothing extraordinary. Libby confirmed stream tomorrow. You have 1% chance of stream tomorrow. Come on, Tess. He will not break another promise. I did not make a promise that you will have a stream tomorrow, you understand? Thank you. That's a very important thing you need to know. Very important thing. The day after tomorrow, I can promise you a stream. Anyway, Spearman upgrade is coming in. Promise you have a stream tomorrow, silly bitch. So we are making Gulam against Knight. Why are we making Gulam against Knight Crossbow? Like, sure, we have some Jukonu in it as well, but it's not enough. So I am not really sure why are we doing it, if you know what I mean. I do not understand this. Anyway, doesn't really matter. So what will you do? What will you do, Puppy? That's my question. Because you are ahead 20 villagers, sure. You are behind 0 relics. Why? Anotand, what are you doing? I know you have been playing a long time, but this is the most important game of this year, basically. Why don't we have a single relic in? Just making Shaolin Monastery for the dynasty. I am not even sure what the dynasty gives you. I know that they will receive pagodas, but other than that, I kinda don't really know. Puppy playing for... I still don't know what Puppy is playing for. Like, we are making Gulams and Crossbow. In my mind, it does not make sense. Anotand's secret side being down is a very nice deal, but right now it's gonna be basically, yeah, it's gonna be going decapped. So it is what it is. Nothing that Anotand can do about it, and I don't know why we are taking this engagement. All the knights will surely slowly but surely die, and decapping the secret site is a big deal. Is a big deal, because until we get the one more monk over here, capture it, it's gonna be another 1 or 2 minutes. So we are in reality gonna be looking at like 27 minutes ending of the game of either Anotand surviving on that hill and holding it or not. Puppy on the other hand, already 25-26 villagers advantage, soon to be even more and more. Anotand's playing well, but the villager advantage is starting to be very apparent, and it's gonna be, we will see it in the income as well. Sure, Anotand play well early on in this castle age and in this game. Sure, we got a lot of resources from the deer packs, but right now we are in a trouble. Two relays coming home is nice, but it's not gonna compensate for 26 more villagers. At the same time, in terms of the upgrades, it's not perfect for Puppy, but not perfect for Anotand either. So I would say that we are on the same edge. On the other end, Puppy already switched to farms, which is very good for him. Slowly but surely he's gonna be switching into more and more of them, which will work, I can say, because of one thing. This is extremely cheap for him. Like he has one of the cheapest farms in the game. On the other hand, Anotand is sitting at 0 farms again, but but another dynasty is gonna be being researched by Mr. Anotand, and even though military is basically neck and neck, and we have some towers with the emplacements, I don't think it's gonna go well. I don't think it's gonna go well because we still need to hold for 9 minutes and 24 seconds. If we could have held that secret site that one time, this tower will be at 6 minutes right now. If we could have held it, that one time, this timer would be at 6 minutes. And then we are talking about different story, right? Then it's completely different story. But right now, almost done with free run. Good, but do you like it? Are you at the mage arc or the mage exam arc, or did you finish that one already? Like, they have some very good fights over there, but oh my god, the last one. Oh, you just started it. You will after the game we will speak about it. So we are taking a huge engagement from Nestlin is coming out, but dying instantly, or is it? Can villagers repair it? Yes, they can, but there is not enough enough units over here to do anything. Slowly but surely everything is gonna be dying. Villagers are dying as well. And ladies and gentlemen, Anotand will be playing still, but this is not his game to win anymore. Is Puppypaw's game to lose if he won, if Anotand wants to win. That's how this will work at the moment. Sure, somehow this is being holded. Somehow, in some universe, this is not super dead because of the towers. But there is only 30 villager advantage for Puppy. Army still neck and neck. We are gonna be going into the mass horsemen. Look at the food incomes. That's everything I'm gonna say. 800 against 1.3k, and Anotand is on last berry patch. Last berry patch, and he opens second PC. So we will see. Puppy my Margo. I like Fern plus Stark so much. Yeah, they have amazing chemistry. They have amazing chemistry, and I'm not gonna say it because it's a spoiler from the second season. I already read a lot in the manga. I didn't even start at second season yet, but because I already kind of know what will happen, I want to wait until everything will be out. But they will have some amazing chemistry later on. Anyway, you will love the mage exam arc. You will love it. Like, it's perfect. Anyway, back to the game. So 40 villager advantage for the Puppypaw. What is this? This is hard to look at. I'm sorry, but this is just straight up hard to look at. My heart is sinking to the ground. Like, sure, we have 7 minutes to hold. But we have 7 minutes to hold. We need to make a farm transition. And... we have a China keep, though. We have the best keeps in the game. In the castle age. Maybe if we can get like one more, and maybe if Puppy forgets to make a siege workshop for next 2 minutes to make traps, then there is a chance. Still, villagers don't matter if he can decap. That's the thing. He will be able to decap. There is no question like if he can decap. He will be able to decap most likely. Oh no. Okay. Phew, this was millimeters. What? Half of the crossbow's dead. Because we are not watching. Like, that should have been garrison inside of the keep, not and not villagers. But it is what it is. Like, look, even though this trade was not good for Puppy, it's still a good trade for Puppy. Because Anotand does not have an income to replenish the units. Or does he? How does 40 villagers on wood, on food? It's the 2 times the income, but still, I don't like it. Should be more. Should be more in my head, because he has the double horticulture as well. Anyway, how do we hold this? It's double siege workshop, 22 vills on food. It's 5 minutes. Actually, there is a chance we hold this. There is a universe. I can see the universe in which we hold this. But we need to get down one more keep, and we need to have a lot of stone to repair, or like three more sprinkle towers. This is very good play. This is very good play for Puppy. Told you so, baby. We'll see. Okay, this should be a lot of dead villagers. That's some nice rates on the farms. First traps are coming out. They are gonna be starting to trap the keep slowly but surely. Anotand needs to make sure that he will have have enough to repair. That's gonna be extremely important for him. And Puppy on the other end needs to literally like go all in on horseman. That's what he needs to do. And it's gonna be trap war, and I'm not sure who will win in this trap war. I think personally that that Puppy will be better on it because he has villagers right there, and at the same time, like, look. These villagers are AFK for past 1 minute, by the way. Like, you can see them, but because I'm over here, but they are AFK for past 1 minute over there, because they cannot make one simple cap. Well, it is what it is, I guess. And Puppy will be in a trouble because he doesn't have all of his units over here, and that's a lot of nesting bees. 9 nesting bees over here trying to figure out where to shoot first. First trap is going down in a trap war, but keep is going down as well, and that's completely devastating. on that side. Everything is dying. Nesting Bee is completely OP. We need to kill the walls with the traps, and we need to kill them fast. 2 minutes to hold, but with 2 minutes to hold with all of the nest of bees is definitely possible. If nest of bees would not be here, it would be way harder, if not impossible. My question is, where are nest of bees going to be firing? If they're going to be firing on the side, every single villager over there is Dash, and is not Dash, but they are very heavily damaged. Puppypaw is taking the villagers over here, so his income is going to be plummeting to the ground. Anotand is taking the villagers as well. This is gonna be everything. 1 minute remains. What is this? This is catastrophical. Come on, what we can do is like we can do it like this. This is how many SMBs we are looking at. 13 SMBs in total, holding one simple position behind the walls. All the villagers are low HP. Army is basically not present anymore. Only 3 mangoes. The traps are firing to the traps. Look at those villagers. Every single one of them is going to be dying. And ladies and gentlemen, 50 seconds until the hold. And Puppypaw is not looking well over here. His hold. He's not breaching the wall. Villager number is the same. We are equalized. Sure. We are finally starting to push. Sure. It's finally starting to slowly but surely happen. But it's 30 seconds. We do not have time. There is still 12 nesting bees on the field. How are we supposed to kill 12 nesting bees? And my camera just died. This is the game of the series, and it's gonna be decided by this moment right here. GG is being called, and Anotand is unfortunately not qualified for the Red Bull Wololo. Put cam back. I want to take a picture. GG's Anotand. Very good play, very good mastery of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, he did it. He qualified for the Red Bull Wololo. We will see the VHS flag flying right next to his name. The same team that MSN is in on the stage in the London. Ooh. Boy is super happy. Why is MSN not playing? What are you saying? I think he did play. Wait, Cow is saying something. What is Cow saying?
1 every 20. I'm sorry, I have to correct you on that one. 1 every other game on this map is just fun. I'm sorry.
Either way,
I'm sorry.
It's the biggest thing on the line, the literal final game that decides everything for these players for Red Bull Wololo Londinium. And it comes down to Anotand holding the hill over here. And with that, he takes out Puppypaw 4-3. We expected a close series at the beginning, and boy oh boy, did we get just that.
Yeah. And now, if he can get a nod and away from Anotand, I do think he might be ready on the back line here. Actually, no. Never mind. That's a freeze frame.
Let me try to
it's a production secret.
check how MSN was. How MSN ended up.
Awkward staring at me now, but what?
He probably does need a little break.
Yeah,
let's just say that he's been.
You know, I would be honest. I would be like, after this, I would kind of be going like this, like just. But let's see with Anotand what he thinks himself.
Hello there.
Hello, my.
I'm sorry to pop in real quick, but MSN was playing Tess. First game he got against
I like this
Beast.
version of you less.
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out what we're actually looking at over here.
Okay.
But okay, there we go. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do that interview, but anyway.
But he won one.
Here we are. Congratulations! Incredible series. What are your
First one
thoughts? Final
on Dry Arabia.
Participant for Red Bull
Jushi against
How do you
Malians.
feel?
I am now concerned with visa. To be honest, it will be like challenging for me to get visa. It's like 50%. So like, yeah, I still don't have feeling like I'm in London. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I want to give a credit to Puppy, like he played super well, right?
Challenging to get
He won
visas.
English,
Is he from Russia
Macedonia, so
or something like that?
and like
I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
better. So like
I hope that you
my
enjoyed the
feeling
stream.
was better, right?
I would like to end it with. Oh no, I don't want to leak cow DMs. Shit, I leaked cow DMs. But there should be anything super bad in it. It's fine. I'm gonna be leaving it over here. And I hope that you enjoyed the stream, and I hope that you had some fun. I had some fun watching finals. The next one we will have a proper one, playing ladder again. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoyed my 4 hours of casting. Even though till the end I'm completely dead because I'm awake for so long, but it is what it is. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be saying bye bye. Still a little bit light. I did not light us. If I could look you into the eyes through the camera, I would. But it's battery died because cable. It's gonna be fixed soon. I did not lie. No one versus one. Tess, I can't. I'm not gonna be going to school on 4 hours of sleep. I like you, but I don't like you that much. Okay? No. That's not how this works. Okay? I can stream Minecraft for you tomorrow during the day.
When we play London, I would just like speed up and maybe they will be scared of me. I don't know. We'll see.
He doesn't like he hates me. Okay, bye bye. We'll see you tomorrow. For now, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. Same for the two boys. For now, bye bye.
Yeah, it's like 3 a.m. for me, but I lived like degenerate.